Hey guys, how's it going? We got the D&D stream tonight. I'm not sure honestly how my settings are going to be because I have to switch to OBS. I was using Streamlab Desktop, but it's giving me an encoding error, so it's not allowing me to stream correctly. So trying something different. It's not going to be as high of a bit rate. I'm still trying to figure out why that's an issue, but as soon as I do figure it out, we'll be good. We'll get started here in a few minutes. I'm going to hop in here, and then we should be going here pretty soon.
Or die. Like,
yeah, I just loaded it with Defender rounds and told her just to keep shooting until it clicks.
yeah. You don't have to aim that much. Just point in the general direction.
Yeah,
Is this our max number of players tonight?
No.
Well, this plus spell. Pete's supposed to show up. I don't know, man.
I think we're gonna get a few more trickle in here and there.
No.
Just be assertive, Raccoon. And to maybe you're new here too. If you're trying to have a character moment, just fucking dominate the conversation, man. It's the only way you'll get a word out.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a clusterfuck.
It's not that. It's just that's a lot of character moments.
Oh, I know, man. We're not. It's gonna be slow roll.
I mean, at this point, it should probably just make it a combat campaign.
Yeah. The good thing is, I know with our last campaign, people will fall off. Like it, those who want to continue will continue. Because a lot of people are just trying it for the first time, right?
This is my second time.
Please turn that down, boy.
Hell yeah, maybe.
Yes, indeed. My original Dungeon Daddy's right there. Oh, Austria.
We're back.
All right. Well, I think we should probably kick it off. They've had 20 minutes. They drop in.
Yo.
Yeah. Where are we?
Oh, that's concerning. I reached back on my desk where my lamp is, and it's just not there. I think it fell off at some point.
Funny. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to another D&D campaign, which is really exciting to have you all here. This music should not be playing. That's really weird. Okay.
That was an interesting choice of ambiance, Corpse, I'm going to be real.
Yeah, no, that was not supposed to be.
Move a chair up. There they are.
Bro, you don't have your hoodie on. Who are you?
I know. It's actually hot down here in Tejas right now. It's like 98 outside.
Yeah, it's hot as hell here in Illinois too.
Yeah, my
It's
poor
supposed to
AC
rain
is
here
not
tomorrow.
And there it's freezing over in in the future, apparently.
I'm scared about the weather tomorrow.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's an exciting time to be together as we enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. Before we kick off tonight, I'm just going to have a couple of announcements. A couple of players that won't be on tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. A couple may turn up later in the episode, though. We'll see. Pete is around. He's just doing a late shift, but he may drop in. Other than that, we've been working on this project for a while now. Well, I have specifically as the DM. And it's finally here, and it's really exciting. We appreciate all of you D&D family, Good Vibes, Fresh Coffee Guildies, and all of you watching on YouTube and everywhere that our awesome sloth uploads his videos, whether it be Twitch,
YouTube.
And YouTube. Yep, absolutely, and YouTube. It really means a lot to us, so likes and follows all go a long way. And on that note, I think that's everything for now. So let's get into our next session of D&D.
Let's go.
All right, backstory. So I'll recap from the first session. So we began our adventure with a mysterious figure dancing through the dark pockets of unlit cobblestone in the night streets of Greyhawk. Accidentally alluring the guards, he manages to evade being captured via his finesse and dexterity, leaping over rooftops and diving through windows. being able to disappear without a trace. He ends up through a window of a lively brothel that is buzzing with patrons due to a carnival currently being in town, where he meets a not-so-ordinary group of people whom are not now known to be all of you. You've enjoyed drinks and food, with one of you also going upstairs to enjoy some extra services. While the group was distracted with having a good time, you noticed two hooded figures walk past the bar and make their way through a door behind the bar. As you went to investigate, the shadowy figure that has been introduced to the group followed the hooded figures into the door via becoming a cloud of smoke and sliding under the door while the barkeep was distracted. Upon further inspection, you noticed that the stairs down seemed to be going on forever and ever, which you cottoned on that it was a charm spell disguising the real ground floor. Upon further inspection, along with the group, you all encountered a hidden group of people that called themselves the Custodians of the Eclipse. The Custodians were in the middle of a meeting when a member of their organization ran downstairs shouting, "They're coming! They're coming!" The group scurry to hide, but in the end they're surrounded by Derek Knights that serve directly under the current King of Greyhawk. After a confrontation and a scuffle with the group, you are told to stop fighting by the guard captain that said you actually fight better than most he had ever seen, and handed you a letter for a secret meeting point that had to be visited this very night. After this confrontation, and the guards leave, the group, along with the new companion, maybe's new love interest Layla, the giant 7-foot orc, made their way upstairs to question what appeared to be a cult leader of the hidden group they discovered downstairs. With a little of encouragement, Xeric and the shadowy figure managed to influence the truth out of him, and that the two families are at war. The Derek soldiers that serve under the Lunark family, and this cult group that are the Ebonmere family and friends. Both families have been in constant conflict for centuries and are in dire need of a way to outbest each other. There had been rumored of a large, strong, genetically altered army that had no dominion or leadership, laying dormant, waiting to be reawakened to serve its new master. It's a race against the clock for each family to find the army first before the other, and it's too late. So, with that being said, you are all now heading back downstairs and having a word with the cult leader, I should say, and are now situated around the table again. What would you like to do?
What is going on? What just happened up there? What is this? What am I getting into?
I think we almost joined a cult, and then we instead joined the city guard to destroy the cult, I think.
So we
Are we the
were
bad guys?
I know that we were talking to the occult leader. And then everybody else went with the female orc.
Her name's Layla.
Yeah, that's right, Layla.
Oh,
Totally forgot.
yeah, and just to introduce you as well, Spellweaver is going to play Layla tonight.
That's fucking
Oh, that's going to be awkward as fuck.
I have told
love
him the current circumstances in which maybe and Layla are in, so we'll see how it goes.
You gonna try to get this ass?
It's going to be all up in them guts, Spell.
So
Oh god, very good.
I'm guessing that we're just waiting downstairs, waiting for them to come downstairs.
They are. Everyone is downstairs. I gotta find the map without exposing too much.
All right. Well, is Xeric and what is it? Shadowy figure.
Nope, that's the
yeah.
wrong one.
What did
I
we learn from the cult leader? Like, sorry, just to get us rolling.
So what you recapped was that he basically confirmed that there was this hidden army that the family was trying to find and locate. In what they found was the Gorge of the Endless Mist.
We let him scurry away, and we rejoined the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
had that little meltdown in front of you, saying it was all wrong. It wasn't supposed to go this way.
God.
Rixus would have been keeping an eye on the steps and stuff, waiting for them to come down, and then would have probably immediately gone right up to ask them, "What's going on?"
Shadowy fellow, would you like to explain?
Well, first, come on, get up to the group. Come on.
No, right. We'll approach
Scary,
everyone
scary,
else.
scary, scary.
Sorry.
All right, everybody, gather around. Huddle up. Come on, gather in.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been 2 weeks and I totally forgot.
No, yeah, you're good, man. You're good.
The DM probably remembers better than I do at this point. It was.
But yeah, he just iterated, but basically,
I know we
there
talked.
seems to be a few factions vying for control of the city, and we're somewhat caught in the middle with no allegiance to any. But the rather cold fellow up there, he decided to tell us of an army that is hidden somewhere in, I think he said Gorge of Mist. I forget. But anyway, yeah, they're all vying for power over that. It would greatly upset the scales, as it were.
Drove off Layla.
Yeah, we scared off. Like she's like, "Did you get worse?"
Jeez.
Where did a corpse go?
I think he's sidebarring with Spell about something.
I'll be right back. If my wife comes home from work and I've got an assault rifle in the front room, she'll lose her shit.
Oh, cool. Fair enough.
Tell us, raccoons.
All right. I guess take two, gentlemen.
It's good to take notes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
If you just scribble like very basic things down.
I remembered some of what we had discussed, but like toward the very end, it was pretty rushed. We were trying to get through it, but people were trying to get off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it was just kind of a last second thing. We were trying to get through all of it.
Yeah. So, the corpse, when you left, I've explained to the group what went down. And
Okay.
maybe, how do you think we should proceed?
Well, they're fighting over a pit. I mean, who gives a hoot about a pit?
It's not a. It's more of the army within the pit. Young Rick.
He scrunches his face, pondering. The kids need to come
See,
up with anything.
it's much smaller. It's a little bitty guy compared to the other one.
If you guys are still struggling with a blurry
And Layla, do you want to fight in the pit?
Yeah, let's fight in the pit.
It's not that type of pit, I don't think. It's more of a gorge.
Oh,
It wouldn't be much of a fight for me.
Oh, shit.
As she looks at you with squinting eyes now, staring you down like some kind of puny human. But we know you're a dragon.
She's looking at you like you're
For
a piece of meat, brother.
Metaphor, yeah. She's basically looking at you like a piece of meat. She's always down for a fight. You know, from her rough background and upbringing, she's never been shy of a scrap.
Well, if I might, great cleric, what do you think we should do?
fight in the pit.
Well, we don't know where it's at, I don't think. I feel like you're missing the detail. All of you are just not understanding the details of what I told you.
I literally walked away for 2 seconds and I
definitely
came
not.
back and we're fighting in a pit.
It's not a literal pit. Listen to maybe. Now, if there is some sort of arena, I'm
Okay.
sure we can find it, but...
Okay, so there's 2 people, 2 parties, and they're wanting an army in a pit. Right?
Close enough, yes.
Okay, then who's the good guys?
We don't know. We can't be sure if it's the gods, which of the families. We have no earthly clue.
Could even be whoever's in the pit.
It could be. That is an option.
It's not nice to throw people in a pit.
Well, how about this? How about we got a note, right? What did the note read again?
I pull out the note and look to.
So that will be in
Sky and ask.
Turtles DMs and
Oh, okay.
Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me DM.
Did you see my DM, Corp?
So as Turtle kind of turns around, he pulls the scroll out of his gown that he's wearing, and he takes off the golden seal that was implanted on this scroll, and he cracks it open.
It says, by order of Captain Relis, you're requested to present yourself discreetly at the old stone arch beneath the western aqueduct, just past the third bell this evening. Come alone and carry no obvious holy symbols.
Rix's ears perk up. Have you heard any?
Yeah, what bell is it now? We would know, obviously, but
Yeah, so it's 2 o'clock. It's close to 3, so you're about to hit 3 a.m.
so the third bell is in literally a few minutes. So let's move. We got to move with purpose if we're going to do that.
Hold now, I'd like to hear what our enlightened friend was trying to say. What was that, maybe?
Let's go meet him in the street.
I mean, it's a good way of saying to figure out what
I'm
is
gonna
going
look at
on.
Layla and say, "We are nothing but discreet."
Yes, discreet.
Okay.
All right.
So as you guys kind of
Go ahead, Spell.
I was just saying, Layla puts down a nice little glare.
Cool. So as the group kind of ready themselves and compile all their gear and get themselves ready to walk out for the night, you notice that it starts to begin to rain outside. There's a trickling kind of on the roof, and the clouds are mostly there. There's like the odd moonlight ray. It's definitely a full moon out tonight as well, but it's hard to be seen through the clouds. But you're definitely getting light rays through the roof. You're getting a smell of like wet stone and leather and kind of like a mossy ground as the rain kind of then evaporates off the cobblestone that you start to walk on. And as you make your way to the aqueducts, you find what stands before you now is this giant archway leading up to the aqueduct. So you walk through the streets and made your way safely to what appears to be the archway that you refer to the note was looking at, basically. And then you, just behind you hear, boom, boom.
I'm going to take my holy symbol for a loon and poke it down in my shirt.
Okay. Yep, no worries. So as you start to walk through this archway, you are greeted by the same guard captain that met you downstairs in the...
Who'd like to take the lead here? I vote Rickson.
Or Rix is coming around the corner would have done that thing where it's like Bob's to one side, kind of like peeks, Bob's to the other, even if he's on like a plain open, which it would be. He'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
what's that? You're like, okay, and he just kind of like strolls up. His head might be a little bit to the side.
Nice.
Gives
So
a little paw to the guys behind.
So as he peeks around the corner, the air is cool enough that it's biting at the tips of your fingers now and your nose. It's dark, shadowy area, avoiding light, even dew glistening on the rocks in the moonlight. It's got a mixture of wet stone and wet dog smell mixed with old leather and charcoal.
Rix, is that you?
Sorry.
As it's permeating the air like a thick bog, making it a little hard to breathe. Guard Captain Garen Blackbriar is looking to take over the situation, and he steps forth. Glad you could make it. Please, step forward. Who's
I will
in
step
charge?
forward.
Rix just looks around.
You, sir.
Hey, that's you, little buddy.
He spins his head back around, looks at... How tall is this guy?
He kind of looks down. He's about 6'2", and he looks down at you with
he's
one
twice my
eyebrow,
height.
and he's like, "Huh. Well,
What the heck?
I mean, Yeah, no, I don't see many of you around these parts. Alright, well. And he looks back at you, Mystical, and he goes, right, so you're in charge.
The rat's in charge.
The rat's in charge, right. Well, what's your name,
On
Rat?
his name.
Rex just looks around like, we got another one at the party?
I think
Oh.
you mean you, buddy.
He looks over at Baby and nods, then looks back. Yes, I am in charge.
He leans forward.
Oh, you see the gates of
now
hell.
with him being down, locking eyes at the same height as you, and he opens his mouth with like a big smiley grin, missing teeth, like smelly breath from like food a couple of days old hanging around in his mouth. He goes, "You, a leader? Well, surprises come in small packages, I suppose." And he stands back up.
Rick scrunches his snoot so much at the smell of the breath. It feels back just a little bit.
He looks down at you. He goes, right, well, the reason I summoned you here tonight is that family that you were talking to downstairs in that brothel.
We were partying.
Partying or not, that is a bad place to be. You do not want to affiliate with those folk.
Rick's demeanor gets a little bit like slight hint of worried in his eyes now.
As you're kind of locking eye contact, you see like a yellow shimmer glim past his eyes and then turn normal again. You see, not everything's as it seems in this godforsaken town.
Is he a werewolf?
Help. We need help. We gotta find... Well... Roll a persuasion check, real quick.
Rixus?
Yeah.
Was he trying to persuade?
I just want to see if I can get a high enough roll to see what he says.
Oh, gotcha.
He goes, I can't share too much here. Maybe follow me into this courtyard and we'll talk somewhere a bit more private.
Never go to a second location.
I don't like this.
I'm not talking about it here, so it's either in the courtyard.
I believe last we met.
We're already at a godforsaken, abandoned location in the middle of the night. How much more secretive can we get?
Listen here, chum. You aren't the leader of this group. He is.
Well, look, I can say for everybody's sake, I hope he looks back, kind of like eyes everybody a little bit weary, not weary, suspiciously, I guess, something like that. But I think we all would like some answers before anything.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
It's better.
Okay, nice. Right.
I mean, you come in and you just attack us. We're just humble party folk.
I wasn't attacking you, I was attacking the group downstairs.
Didn't look like it to me.
Now,
Oh.
he looks around, checking if other pedestrians and civilians and other guards are walking around the streets at night, but he's not seeing anything, and he goes, quick, come back into this courtyard and we'll talk more privately in here. There's a lot to discuss.
I feel like we're being railroaded.
Hey, real quick, has he noticed Layla or made any kind of any kind of facial expressions that would give way that he's not too fond of her?
He's familiar with it.
Good question.
He's looked at her in a way of a potential threat.
Okay.
He's looking at her in a very intimidating, menacing manner, staring her up and down as he scans around.
I'm going to put myself between I'm gonna put myself between Layla and the guard.
Okay. As you start to one step forward, he gently places his hand on his sword on his hilt. And he says, "Don't try anything funny, mate."
I'm going to very reluctantly raise my hand and be like, "Good God, a moment, Rixus. I need to go relieve myself. May I be dismissed while y'all handle this? I'll be right back."
I mean, that's a good question. Rixus would turn back to the guard and say, if there's anybody here, Sir Tall Guy, that, might have gotten just mixed up in something, these fair party folk, is it safe for them just to go and they won't be tailed?
Once an affiliate, always an affiliate.
Well, all I'm saying is I need to go use the corner, if you know what I mean. Got to pee. If you don't mind, I'll be right back.
He kind of smirks at you and you go...
It's been a lot of beer tonight.
In disgust, almost. Just like...
You do it too.
Layla
You know how it is.
Layla would like to also say, as honorable as your intentions may be, believe me not, I may defend myself.
I don't know what she's
I know
on.
you can.
I have a full bladder. I don't want to be mixed up in this.
Rixus spins around and shoe paws you.
And he goes...
Shoe paw, shoe paw, shoe paw.
So he looks down at you now, Rixus, and he goes, "The group, we're looking for any helping hand that we can get to find this godforsaken aid that will assist us in taking over this family that you associated yourselves with."
Can I do an insight check, Corpsey?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, get him.
Yeah. I don't trust anyone yet in this campaign.
I forgot that's a thing.
This guy wouldn't
it's
even let
13.
you take a leak.
Yeah, I just really want to go pee, and he's being very dodgy about it.
So he does have an ulterior motive.
He wants to see you piss your pants.
Humiliation better.
But he is also trying to get you on his side.
Okay.
Is that you, Klepto?
Well, then, in me noticing this, shut up. In me realizing that, I'll say, "Look, I'll be happy to render aid should our, how would you put it, our goals align. But I really must go relieve myself. I will be right back. No more than 2 minutes."
Go for it.
All right. And I'm going to step away and cast invisibility once I'm out of sight.
Okay. He's counting down
Then I'll
now. 2
rejoin the
minutes.
party. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they cover for me. That's out of my hands, though.
Rixus
Yeah.
folds his arms, just kind of like, does like a under his breath kind of hum whistle.
All right. So at the entrance of this courtyard now, he's talking now about, he's going to refer to loyalty, so he's, right, problem is once you're in for life. This is a group of blood. We do a blood pact, and you will die for the cause. And live for the cause.
That has made our decision super easy.
He pulls out a flintlock and points it to the guard next to him, and he fires. Boom! Blood flies out the side of his head, and he drops dead.
Even easier.
So how many guards are left now? 2?
Well, there's the guard captain and the one standing there, next to him.
I'm assuming the guard
Yes.
captain just offed one of his other guys.
He did, and he said, like I said, live and die for the cause.
It's a bit of warning.
Rixus is just open mouth gawking, turns around to the other people and is like, but trying not to show his face to them.
Sorry,
Maybe.
I
So
was,
he leans down
Tinnitus.
now and makes eye contact with you, Rixus, and he says, "So what do you say, chum?"
I would just like
You
to
gonna
point out
join
real
us?
quick before we move on. The guy that made a huge deal about secrecy just discharged a firearm in the street.
Well, it was in the courtyard. It wasn't in the street. Come on now. I don't know.
I'm just
I think
saying.
we're in an open air courtyard, right, Corpse?
Yeah.
But like
there are surrounding walls, but there's an entrance into it, and it's open. It doesn't have a roof.
Do we see another front lock on him?
Yeah, reload.
Roll for
Perception.
Perception. That's it. Yeah.
Perception.
Well, while he's doing that, having just seen this,
Oh,
Zarek's
24.
going to.
No, you don't notice.
Behind the guards.
You don't notice another flintlock, but you do notice he's got a hidden blade just kind of behind him, and his belt just sitting there. And this
Right side or
flintlock.
left side?
Right side.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of just sitting in the holster behind him, like the hilt, and it's just kind of hidden behind his back under his cape.
Rixus turns back around, but not visibly showing any sort of dis-ease, as that he was kind of showing this group of adventurers he's been with, and looks back. One second, let me consort with my patriots.
Well, don't take too long.
Well said.
Not a very patient man.
Rixus, looking smug, slightly stoic, goes, spins back around on the ball of his little tiny heel, and opens his arms and kind of ushers everybody together in a huddle, but kind of in a pushing way, a couple feet back.
Just
Okay,
to kick
guys.
things off, this
So
guy
this
is
is
absolutely
crazy.
bonkers.
Agreed. What?
This guy's insane, and we would be insane to work for him.
That you'll hear from nowhere because Zarek's very invisible. I think we should hear him out though.
What? Oh.
Okay,
I
then.
want to kind of walk in front of him, headed towards his right side. What did he do to deserve to get shot for?
Look over.
Yes, the town guard. Question.
Oh, you're asking the... Oh, sorry, I was busy. He didn't have to do anything. That was his... That is the code in getting into this group. Is you live and you die for the cause. And he points at the other guard. Boom! Shoots him in his head, point blank.
maybe come
And
back.
he does.
Come back over.
And the
here.
guard's standing there now, and you see again this yellow haze shimmer over his eyes, and then disappear again in the moonlight.
How many rounds are in a flintlock?
1.
Just the one.
It's a double
I'd like to roll a Arcana check or some kind of check to see if I recognize what's happening to his eye bulbs.
Okay, yeah. Go
What
for
would
it.
you want for that? Arcana?
Make it, yeah, do an Arcana check.
Betrayed by my pathetic dices.
So as you look at the flintlock, it looks like an ordinary flintlock, but it looks like to have just been modified slightly so it can hold more than one bullet at a time. All it needs to do is just kind of like replace the powder, and then that's it. But it can hold multiple shots at once and reload them.
Guys, I don't
Okay.
like the cut of this guy's jib. He just killed his two friends. I don't want any of this.
Like, no
I don't
damn
know about
reason.
you guys, but this ain't for me.
But I would like to say, though, if he's willing to execute his own guards while they're doing nothing wrong, he might not take kindly to us being like, fuck your job offer!
You know what he'd
How is you? Is that your character saying this?
Yeah, he might not take kindly to us turning down his job offer. Okay, I don't know how to talk like an elf.
Fair enough. Very pompously. I
You're a
assume.
South Central elf.
He might not take kindly to us turning down his job offer if he's willing to murder his own henchmen.
Well, even
He
if he
might
doesn't.
attempt to murder his potential henchmen.
Well, if he tries to murder us, it's pretty, he's pretty outnumbered here, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Rixus
What
holds
do we
up
get for helping you?
A lifetime of servitude, apparently.
He kind of takes one step towards you, and he looks you dead in the eyes. Yellow gleam again across his eyes as it hits the moonlight rays. Yes, we can offer you anything you want. You name it, and it's yours.
One moment. I'm gonna try to huddle with everybody. What do y'all want?
Guys, I got your back if you want to turn tail. If you want to turn tail, I'm here for it. Let's go.
Hey guys, what do you want? He'd give us anything.
Except freedom. He can give us a lifetime of indentured servitude. And then possibly be assassinated to make a point.
Rixus seems oddly pleased by Maybe's breath. The scent of licorice hits his nostrils.
From the shadows, I'll say.
I mean, it's not especially good marketing, but we do need information. We do need to at least hear him out. And I say, if he tries to force us into some kind of cult, we just deal with that problem when we get to.
But there's only one of him, and there's 1, 2. He starts counting on his balls.
Don't
This many of us. I keep here.
He looks down at you all and goes, well, what's it gonna be?
Job first. I can't say it, but yeah, I won't say anything because meta.
We can always just tell him yes and later be like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Layla picks at her big tusk coming out of her mouth and just she's along for the ride. I'm not scared.
Nice.
I'm going to walk up to Layla and whisper as I walk up to her, push me into him. And I'm going to try to grab her hand.
You're telling her to push you in to hit the guard?
Yes, quietly.
Okay. So Layla takes
of course.
her big masculine-looking hand to the back of his head and just kind of gives it a nice little shove.
As I run into the guard, I'd like to rifle his pockets.
Okay.
Ooh, pickpockety.
All right.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand check. Yep.
There's always a thief, no matter what.
Oh, okay. So you managed to steal. You managed to quickly find, without him even noticing, he's going back. Ugh! Watch where you're going.
Sorry.
He goes. Ugh! And he, as you kind of turn away for a second, you look down and glance, and what you see in your hand is a pouch and a key.
With a nat 20, he could have pickpocketed his nutsack.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know that's not what it is?
That's what I'm saying.
It was a pouch.
He's got the dude's
It
pouch.
contains 2, count them, 2 testicles.
2 big gold coins.
Yeah.
Rixus is going to look around for other guards.
I think I have to pitch
Other
two.
people. Cause,
Okay,
'cause
roll a
it's only,
perception check.
It's only him left, right?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. That last one was to see if he was stealing something.
Nice.
Oh, there was almost a 20.
So we got a 9.
Derpy as ever. All right.
As you look around the courtyard, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Just kind of pillars, the odd tree, the tower in the background, the bell. It's like a giant cobblestone courtyard with walls that are kind of leading up to an old chapel, basically. Yeah, the courtyard's probably about at least a good, I want to say, 30, 35 meters in length.
All right, Rick just looks back to everybody. It's like, are we doing this or not? Very low.
My vote is we tell him we're in, get all the information we can out of him, and then from that point on, we decide, like if it's, oh yeah, you guys are going to be the guardians of a pillow factory for eternity, then fine. But if it's like, yeah, we need you to charge into this dragon's den, then we obviously we're out.
No blood pacts.
Yeah. So why don't we just say, yeah, sure, we're in, buddy, but then we decide, because we can always betray him at a later date.
Another question: is this with Rix's limited knowledge? Would Rixus know that this guy is like top brass in like this state of office or whatever? Like, is he like a big guard guy? You know what I mean? Is he like?
Yes. As you look at him, he's kind of got like a red linen attached onto his shoulder mantelpiece that kind of protects just the one side. And it kind of runs down his back and connects to his cloak, almost like a ribbon of importance, like of a sigil of his rank, basically, as it goes over his armor. His armor's pretty similar to the other guys that he's just shot, except he's got this kind of ranking sigil cloak that goes under the shoulder piece itself, and then runs down
bullet
his
holes,
back.
right?
So he's somebody of status high on the totem pole. Okay. Rixus says before turning around, well, I don't think there's really anybody we could tattle on it for. And if y'all are ready for this. Rixus spins back around. Well, I mean, you drive a hard bargain there. Looks at the two dead. Poor soldiers.
The guard stops and thinks. He's like, oh. Thinking to himself, he kind of scratches his beard and then says, your friend that went toilet. It's been longer than 2 minutes. Where is he?
You don't know him?
I just met the guy.
He has prostate issues.
Yeah, I didn't know we were timing this.
Give me a deception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you
I
pooping?
say Rack's telling the truth. He just met me.
Are you pooping?
Oh shit. Okay. He's like, oh well, poor guy. That's a bit rough. My grandfather had that one, a very bad condition.
I like this guy.
Big as a sausage, you know, it swelled right up. Bloody
Oh God,
Jesus.
So,
that's horrible.
supposed to be. I can't roleplay and laugh. I guess it's horrible.
Yeah, I love it.
Anyway.
I love it.
He might be pooping.
Right, I need him back anyway. I need a confirmed decision from all of you.
Well, our leader tells us what to do.
Yeah, I mean, Rack did tell the guard that he doesn't know me, and Rack was speaking the truth. Like,
Yeah.
for all they're concerned, I'm just another brothel enjoyer.
Well, be it he doesn't return or not, like I said, just met the guy. You drive a hard bargain. I don't really like your means of incentivizing. Is that the word? Yeah. But let's
Put
see
a
what
pin in
we
that.
can. Just kind of trails off.
Like it just turns around. So as you
Like
turn around
space.
and he gives off, he's like, "Oi, don't turn your back on me."
Oh, Rick
Or you'll treat us like one of your employees?
who turned around?
I'm the guard captain. You show respect while you're in this city.
From the distance, you'll hear a odd yet very accurate, like a pig sound.
Oh God.
You're using thaumaturgy to make a big sound somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Actually, if I have that, I would be so down.
It'll drop
Yeah.
your invis.
Yeah, if you do any kind of action, it'll
Oh,
drop your
okay. Never
invisibility.
mind. Yeah, no, it's I'll saunter over to the corner of the courtyard just to fuck with the dude and make a pig noise.
There you
Make a
go.
pig noise? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a deception.
I feel like the guard would have to roll. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
he would. Yeah, he would have to roll to believe it too.
I'm a 10.
I mean, any kind of pig noise is going to sound probably like a pig.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I'm not.
I want to
saying
hear this
the
big noise,
roll.
by the way.
Do it up.
Okay.
Can I get a plus
More
2
like
on that roll?
More like a
So
piglet.
nice. Okay. Oh, sorry. Roll dice to everyone, but I rolled a 9.
Am I not rolling to everyone?
Look, I'm not a fan of the way
No,
that
you
you
are,
do
yeah.
things.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the way that you do things. But I'm just trying to figure out which side we're on right here.
He
As well
grabs
as,
you
like,
by your
approaches.
armor with his
What?
hand, and he pulls you forward. Listen here. You don't call the shots. I do. We do things my way, which is the only way. And he shoves you back.
Ugh, then why even ask? Guys, I'm out.
Facts. I'm out too.
You heard that? We're out.
You can take your job offer and shove it in your secret gorge.
Oh!
He kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, really? Well, if you didn't like this, get a load of me." And his eyes,
Oh,
boom,
shit.
full yellow. Elbows pop, back pops, shoulders popping out, bang, bang. Neck cracks and starts to grow as his mouth elongates into its giant snout.
I would like
I
to
was
cast-
right. He's a werewolf.
As the transformation's happening, I'd like to cast
Layla
guiding.
says, typical man when he doesn't get what he wants.
Is he a werewolf or like a werebear?
Say it
Hey,
as
so
Layla
wait-
would say.
He's a
Please.
werewolf. Sorry, that map might have just fucked out for a second.
Brother! No.
He is dead, and he is dead. Now I gotta add you guys. And as he turns into bear form, you're gonna what? Sorry, wolf form. What are you gonna do? Sorry.
As he's turning, I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt on him.
Facts.
Okay.
Like while he's all.
That I'll break
So
myself.
that would.
in front of
I'm
the
not gonna
corner
stand there and be like, "Oh, wonder what he's turning into."
You got. Wait. I got hang on. So let me just add you guys into the interaction real quick. Players. So you're here. You're here. You're here.
I
You're
had to
here,
see the map.
You're here.
I was over in like the corner of the courtyard. I don't know where that is in
Yeah.
relation to all of this. For my
So you
big
were
zone.
kind of maybe you put yourself where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Where you wanted. Yeah. You guys. Yep. Move yourselves basically where you were. So all of you were standing in front of him except for Derek, who was behind him.
Yeah, I was like over here to antagonize him.
Okay.
Yeah, Rixus, I mean, he was in his hands and he just would have been thrown
Yeah,
back.
kind of pretty close. And
So I
maybe
had
had been
here,
pushed
here.
in front of Layla, so Layla was at the back.
Yep.
All right. He goes, right. Get
Rixus
the boys.
would have stepped up.
Get the
Just
boy.
as he reveals himself, so does 4 more werewolves appear in the distance in the courtyard.
Oh shit!
Who that
I
you
knew
hear
we
in the
should have trusted
backyard?
him.
Oh, that's awesome.
You have been ambushed. All right. So first, Zarek, you were catching him by surprise because he doesn't know you were there. So that would technically be with an advantage on your first attack of guiding bolt. So it'd be a sneak attack. Yep. So we are now going to go
I'm probably taking
into.
the first roll. It's a 26 to hit.
Why can I not add you guys to the initiative? You're here. Let me just reload real quick.
That's fucking awesome.
What's awesome?
I rolled a 2 for initiative.
Ouch.
Maybe team.
Oh,
Any bonuses?
Yeah, that's counting the bonus.
Ouch.
Sorry, that's my correct roll there.
I got a 4.
Let's go, Rixus.
These are like warp rolls right now.
I just died, by the way. I
How?
guess I DC'd.
Wait, what?
Yeah, fire and stuff's dead. I didn't realize I still had WoW open. That's
Oh
Wait,
no.
Which fire and stuff?
The level 60 fire and stuff.
You're not joking.
No,
Bro.
I didn't realize I thought I logged, but I guess the log didn't go through.
Are you
Dude.
serious, bro?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Sorry,
Dude.
boys. I didn't even know I still had WoW open.
Dude.
Wait, what just happened?
Fire died.
What? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I didn't even know I had WoW open.
Bro.
Oh
Dude.
my god, dude. Shit.
That sucks.
Bro.
I didn't even know I had it open. I thought I
God,
logged out
dude.
earlier, but I guess I lagged when I did. I don't know.
Bro.
I know.
No.
She died in the
What?
fucking stockades. I was at like the fucking. What do you mean?
Respawns, maybe?
I don't think so.
They
I don't
shouldn't have
know,
attacked
man.
you with respawns.
I'm a level 62. I don't know why they would have attacked me.
The only thing I could think of is if you... Because your character would have auto-sat if you were AFK for too long. But if you were DC'd, your character should have still been standing.
Yeah, at least.
Can you share your screen or something real quick?
Well, I'm pretty deep in stonks, but I had logged when we started.
Okay,
And
sorry
then I
guys,
saw
yeah, we're just gonna
WoW
put a pause on
flashing, so I
D&D real
looked.
quick. And just
Yeah,
deal
I'm
with
so
this.
sorry, Jen.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
That's
I
fucking
thought
terrible.
I logged here because I was like, oh shit, I'm
my
done.
God,
Let's
Oh
play
my
D&D.
god.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah, he's dead.
No.
Yeah, that sucks.
That is so
Yeah, there's
unceremonious.
respawns there. You
I thought I logged. Like I hit escape, log out, alt tabbed into D&D Beyond.
click on your
Should've
combat
confirmed the
log and
log
see what
out.
happened.
Just got
Fuck,
wrecked by
dude.
Defias inmates, apparently.
Fraud.
There's nothing
Oh,
around
God,
you
dude.
either, which is crazy because they must... How the hell did they aggro you? You're level 60. They shouldn't have aggroed you.
I wonder if it's like something I thought I killed and then logged, and then I didn't log.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
that
if you get
sucks
them like
balls.
low,
It's
they
ju-
they run away.
It's just the one inmate. That's what it looks like. It looks like there was one that ran off, and then when you went to log, he ran back in that 20
Yeah, and
seconds
slapped
and
me.
hit you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn, my auctions are selling. Cool.
Go again. Go again.
That's-
we'll figure that out.
Jeez,
I don't know
man.
about all that.
Dude,
I'm so sorry,
I'm so
dude.
sorry, dude.
It's okay. Like it fucking sucks. Just having so much fun with 60 stuff.
That's how my rogue died in Duskwood with Mortal to Mortal.
Where
This is AFK, alt tab.
Bro, you made it though.
Jeez.
you'll probably never log out in a dangerous spot ever again, that's for sure.
No, I
You
mean, it
thought he
shouldn't have
did,
been
that was it.
dangerous. Yeah, it shouldn't have been dangerous, but yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that next time
What level,
don't
what
log
level
out
is your
in stockades.
other one?
Yeah, I should have just teleported, but I thought I was fine.
What level is your other mage?
8. We'll worry about it later, gentlemen.
Oh god, I
You
just threw it
still-
in my mouth.
You still have a chance to beat me to 60. So
Yeah.
I mean, we could duo, just saying.
We'll see if I even play, gents. We'll talk about it later.
Alright.
With you.
Love you, Fire. Let's kill werewolves.
Yeah, let's do this damn thing, boys.
Take it out on some werewolves. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, you'd be okay to resume?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean,
Okay, cool.
nothing else to do, you know?
Okay, so make sure you have the volume turned up a bit on your flabby butt.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta turn up flat
quick
floppy.
one for you, Fire.
The guard captain now looking at you, Rexus, right in front of him. He grabs you by the throat and attempts to squeeze you as Derek kind of waves his hands in a circle and then just puts his fingers together. He goes, launches his hand forward, sending this guiding bolt. Unaware, the guard captain kind of sees it flash in the corner of his eye. Right, we need that roll for
My hit was 26. My damage is 13 if you need it.
Okay, well, that definitely hits. And so as he's holding Rack by the throat and attempts to start picking him up with this giant furry claws, and lifts him up off the ground. You see this guiding bolt, bang, knock him on the side of his shoulder and push him, and he drops Rack into the ground as the wolf just turns to you and goes, and he just looks dead at you, and he's fucking locked on to you. Now, where are you, Mystical? You said Mysterial, that's it? Yep,
maybe,
you said
yeah.
you were casting something?
Yeah, I wanted to cast, what's it called? Hold the Dead.
Okay.
So that's
as you're standing next to Maybe, and the guard's fully focused on Derek, standing there, and your eyes close, and your hands come up like this in prayer form, and then your eyes are dong, and you see like a white smoke fog burst out of your eyes as it's rising up into the atmosphere, and all of a sudden this giant bell appears over the top of the guard captain, and this giant gong just kind of swings down and smash, boom, and just sends like this echo wave towards him, straight down on top of his head.
Hey, Corpse.
We need, yes.
What do you have my initiative at?
You may have to personally change it. Your initiative is at 15?
It's supposed to be 20. With the modifier.
Okay, because I added you guys after the rolls, so I don't know how that...
Yeah,
must have modified it.
It messed up my roll when I was rolling, so...
Okay.
Which,
Should've figured 20.
I don't even show an initiative on here.
Zerk's 18.
You probably want to put me to last.
Rexus is 4.
I got a 2.
Maybe
So I'm probably, you'll have to
15.
do everybody else first.
Which square is shadowy figure in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's...
behind the wall. Caught it, like, with cover? Or...
Yeah, I was kind of cornering the cover there, just observing.
Yeah, that's cover, yeah. And Asterial got a 2.
Guiding bolt gives advantage on something, right?
On the next attack.
Is it any attack, magic, or just
I think
any
it's
attack?
any
Yeah, I
attack-
think so.
Attack roll.
Oh.
Okay. So, roll to... Did you roll to attack?
Oh,
Sorry, I need a saving throw, is it?
Yeah, he needs to do a wisdom savings throw, sir.
Right. So you rolled a 15.
That's Exacxes. It's a 15 savings throw.
Okay, sorry,
But he
buddy.
passed.
Yeah.
Nothing,
So
nobody-
as the gong comes down, boom, and this wave starts shimmering down, he kind of does like this huge leaping backflip out of the way, and he stands there and growls again. And he's coming for you now.
I definitely made Bobby too loud. It's like, romp, 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 romp. I was like, oh,
Okay.
God.
Why is it doing this? Ah, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna go now to the top, which is shadowy figure. Now that the surprise attacks are out of the way.
Oh, did we all get one?
No, because Zarek,
Oh, okay. Because he was in this, yeah.
while he was forming, Zarek was invis, so he got a surprise sneak attack. So he got to roll with advantage. Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah, I did. I
You
just
did,
rolled
okay,
really
cool.
high on my first
Yeah,
roll.
nice. No, that's good.
Why did I get one then? Because I was just like, this guy's a fucking werewolf.
Well, I mean, I don't know what your reaction times are like. In
If
regards
going
to,
by
as soon
the
as you
two
seem to
that I've
morph.
got, hello.
What's your perception
Oh, good.
like on
I got
your
a good
character
perception.
sheet?
Let me find it. My perception is
It's right on your base stats on the left side.
+7.
Okay, so you're quite perceptive. So you would have, judging by the eyes and the instant starting of the morph as its skin started peeling and this kind of grey fur started bursting through its flesh, you realized that exactly what he was. And I'll say for this, roll again. I'm gonna roll again for the wisdom save at a disadvantage for your sake, because you're quite perceptive and you knew what was going on. Just get this going again. There's so many tabs to scroll through. It's so much easier in person. Oh my god. And now it's not working. Okay. That's not right. Okay. Stuff the music. It's fine. Alright. We are now sitting. Okay, he's gonna quickly roll. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Where are you? Where is he? God. It's not.
If you wanted to just do another wisdom save, we could treat that like it was a disadvantage because all you do is roll twice and take the lowest number.
Lowest. Yeah, okay. No worries.
So if he rolls above a 15, yep, there. Okay.
Okay, so it's a 50. It's still a save anyway. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Easy as. All right, cool. Sweet. Yep, Shadow, you're up.
I needed to tell you that
I can't hear him. Did something happen?
Not him. He's talking to his
He's
kid.
talking to his kid right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second. All right, sorry about that.
Okay.
No worries. All right, sweet dude, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna run up to the guard captain. You're just gonna see the shadowy figure kind of bolt ahead really fast, kind of inhumanly quick, and I'm gonna swing at him with my my short sword.
Okay.
And because there's somebody within 5 feet of him, I have advantage. Rogue ability.
Nice.
Does a 15 hit?
Just refreshing my page, sorry.
Could you turn it down, please, son?
Uh, 15 does not hit, I'm afraid.
All right, I got one
So
more. I got one more swing I can do.
Cool, go for it. So as the first swing comes through, you manage to dodge just out of the way as he kind of... and his blade skims just over his nose like this.
He's gonna totally miss the second one too. I rolled super low.
Oof. And just as you're coming for another lunge, you kind of come in for... How did you want to do the second one? Just kind of like another swing?
Yeah,
just your average swing.
Swing and
yeah.
a miss.
So as you kind of bring the same hand backwards, you come to like slice open up the top of his chest like this, but he's kind of like almost implodes like this and just arches his back in a way that it kind of dodges it completely, narrowly missing the artery on the neck as it comes through with his head launching forward.
Now I have a question. Is he holding his weapon still?
No.
He's just got...
So he dropped his pistols?
Yeah, he's dropped it all, yeah.
Did he have a sword or anything on him?
He did.
He did, like, past tense, or
maybe
still does?
perceived... Oh, no, it was, Estorial or someone perceived that he had a blade hidden behind him. And it's now on the ground next to him.
Okay. I will hold my bonus action then.
Okay. Zarek, you're up. Oh no. Yes, you are.
All right. Well, we're all nice and grouped around the leader werewolf. Sorry. Should have been thinking about that. Mine was elsewhere.
Actually, I'm just going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. Yep. So
Gonna...
as you disengage, you kind of... Are you doing it in your cloud form or your normal form?
It's just normal, just the disengage
okay,
action.
So you're just dashing out. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't have to, get hit with an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
How much movement do you have?
I went 15 feet forward, so I went another 15 feet back. So 30 feet
so that's
total.
30, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. So each square is 5 feet.
Sweet.
Okay.
Zedek, your turn.
I just want to cast a firebolt on the guard captain. Now, where guard
Fireball
captain?
or firebolt?
Bolt.
Get him.
Yeah,
OLT.
Okay. Okay, I was like, everyone's surrounded right now. This
it's
is going to
get crispy.
Woo! All right.
Godspeed, gentlemen.
He may or may not be defiant.
That is a 14 to miss, I'm afraid. So as you fire this next firebolt, your hand outstretched, hand gripping for accuracy, boom! You're slightly thrown off by his glimmering eyes as they stare at you. It's almost intimidating in a way that it kind of throws your hand off a bit, and the bolt just flies straight past his head, hitting the cobblestones behind him. Like rocks kind of now falling down to the ground. Layla. Oh, you got a bonus action, or is that all you wanted to do? Zarek.
Oh, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, you're good. All right, Layla, you're up.
Okay.
Get him, girl.
Hand gripping for accuracy.
Go, girl.
So you can just look at the character sheet.
Yep.
And see what attacks you've got.
So I have my great act, melee.
Great.
The great
Damn.
act.
Damn.
27 to hit. Nice. Yeah, good hit. All right.
And
Roll
it
the
does
damage.
the slashing.
Cool. So that does not hit, I'm afraid. Nope. So as you come into slash, you're clearly standing way back there, so you haven't moved forward within melee range enough that you kind of swing in the air and almost hit maybe, and you kind of look at him as you swing down like woof.
Wait, what? She's got a 15 foot range? Oh wait, I can't hear you.
No. She swung, but because she's standing 15 feet away, she's not in melee range, so she didn't hit him.
Oh wait,
she just swung straight in front of her. Yeah, she still swung the sword, but I'm saying she barely missed maybe, because he's right in front of her. Like she wasn't even thinking. She was just like in the height of the excitement of the adrenaline rush. She just swung her axe like, Rah! You know.
Nice.
Excited to get it in.
And
yeah. So next time, if you want to make a melee attack, try and make like a movement action. So then, like, move yourself up closer to the guard. Put yourself in melee range.
Oh.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you do a melee attack, you're just going to swing at nothing. Ow.
You can still move your character too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you could give him a doozy over as if you didn't know.
it's fine. I still didn't roll high enough, right? So that was the problem.
Yeah.
So,
someone?
So I'm confused though, because
Love you, bud.
I thought, and just correct me if I'm wrong because I don't really understand, but I thought the first roll was to see if I hit, and the second roll was just showing the damage that I did.
Yes, but you are not still in melee range.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I should have just...
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So it was
You
a
see the
successful
map?
swing, but you still swung successfully at nothing. because there's nothing in front of you other than maybe.
Okay, I thought you were in control of the characters.
You're gonna penalize him because he didn't say I'm gonna move up first.
Do you see the map? Do you see the map?
Yeah, I have the map up. I just thought the DM was the one that was in control of all the characters. I didn't realize I was in control of my character. It's all good.
Okay, yeah, like I said, you were playing the NPC, but yeah, we can. That's fine. We can sort out the nitty gritty later on. That's fine, and how we want to do it a bit better. There's a bit of a sudden thing where, yeah, because that's why I gave you the character sheet so you could quickly just you could muck around on it for a little bit.
So if you want to move your character too, you just click on the picture of Layla and then you could drag her wherever.
Just say for your bonus action, and you move forward. And you're now in melee range. Okay. Maybe you're up.
So this little thing right here, is it pinging? Yeah, right here. How tall is that?
Say a good 12 to 15 feet.
12 to 15 feet. Awesome.
Pretty high. They have full cover standing behind that. Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of look at the guard captain and kind of chuckle a little bit. And these large wings are going to come from my back as I take flight.
Oh, shit.
Get him.
I'm going to rise 10 foot. And then I'm going to the remaining 30 feet. I'm going to move my character here. As I go over the guard captain, I'm going to
20.
use...
You still have 5 feet.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, that was 25. That's 5 feet per square.
All right.
So.
As I go over the guard captain, I am going to activate my breath weapon directly down on him in a straight line.
Okay, yes.
So that I don't hit any of my comrades this time.
All right.
And I need a dex save from the guard captain.
Perfect. All right, he's on his way.
Big hype.
Guard captain.
Fudge him up.
So as you kind of, all of a sudden, your wings just kind of pop out like this, and then just kind of feels good to almost let them be free in your true form, and just woof, woof, and then woof, and then up you go 10 feet, and you're just gliding there now in the air, and all of a sudden you just kind of whoosh, you dart over his head, and as you come over, you just open your mouth and you see like this bright yellow flame almost engulfing your mouth, just kind of making like this straight line over his head. And he is now doing, did you say a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that is a 17.
He passes, but I believe, let me make sure.
Yeah, cool.
I believe I can fly.
No, we couldn't. Because unplugging the spotlight like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it'll take half. So I'll roll my damage. So it'll take 4 lightning damage.
4 lightning damage, okay.
Yes.
So as you kind of come through, this kind of arcing spark mixed with the flame kind of makes its way over, and a mixture of fire and lightning together kind of engulf themselves around it, like almost like a vortex of a straight line as it flies over his head, and he takes 9 lightning damage as it sparks, and it's he's kind of looking at you now, really pissed. So that was 9 damage to the guard captain. All right. Is going to
Sorry about
cast a roll to hit.
Hawaiian rolls.
Is maybe still up in the air?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's
and
safe.
that would be a miss.
How high
Yeah,
is he?
it's still for roleplay purposes. He's going to come in and try and swing at him like, but it's going to miss.
How high are you,
And
maybe?
then he's 10 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And that's his turn. Werewolf B. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to have a go at you, Layla.
At least I'm in range this time.
And he is now going to have a multi-attack.
My wings for my bonus action.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so that's 12 to hit, Layla. I assume that's a miss.
I,
So you look at your
Okay.
AC on the left. So you're at 14. Higher than that, I got a 12, so that's a miss. As the wolf comes down, and he kind of comes in for one swing. Woof! This big hand bowls over your face. You kind of manage to just get out of the way, as then the other hand starts to come up like an uppercut for a multi-strike.
and then I look at maybe and give them a confident smirk.
Ah, yes, the old smirk.
And that's a 22 to hit. So just as
I'm
you're kind
gonna-
of smirking and you're kind of...
I'm going to use
Another just
protection.
boom! Swipes you across the face.
I'm going to use protection as a
Okay.
reaction. Whenever a
Like a condom?
creature I
Or
can
concealed
see
handgun?
attacks a target other than me that is within 5 feet of me, I can make a reaction to interpose my shield.
Yes, you can.
And I impose disadvantage on the triggering attack. And all other
Okay.
attack rolls against the target until the start of the next turn. My next
No.
turn, that is.
Disadvantage. Oh, I don't know. So that gets rid of that.
I'm guessing it would work like
Attack.
that.
16 at an advantage. That's not it. Hang on. Why is this not working all of a sudden?
Ooh, the game.
Let me just have a look. 2d8s. 1, 2. And then where's the disadvantage? It's not giving me the option. Be a bit.
You can just right-click to do disadvantage.
I mean, thematically, that seems kind of weird because, like, I'm still in the same space.
It just
But I'd
takes
be
away
like
dice.
reaching over to like to stop the damage.
Okay, so that's an 11.
Yeah, you can technically both be in the same space at the same time if you're using an action like intervene effectively to step in for a target.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is literally just imposing disadvantage, so I don't.
Okay.
It doesn't actually move me. It just.
Okay, so that's a 12 at a disadvantage for his scratch that he was coming up on a second attack.
Maybe I pull her back or something. I don't know.
Hey, werewolf, you're an asshole. Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like, let's take
There you go.
damage or not.
That's now
Bad dog.
12.
that's what happens. Bad dog.
Nice. So as you look at him yelling, "Bad dog!" he kind of looks at you and he growls at you like, "No!" He is not happy.
What's Zarek doing, anyways?
He's just standing there.
I'm off in the corner, having
he's-
thrown a guiding bolt.
So you Rixus, as you jump, you see like this little raccoon coming with his shield, and bam, and slam right in front of him, just as it catches the werewolf's next swipe. And ching, you hear like this big scratching, like, as it rakes across your shield, just scratching it up, and all of a sudden it like pushes your hand back out of the way, and the werewolf kind of spins on the spot a bit with so much momentum that he kind of throws himself off a bit, and you manage to jump back another 5 feet to disengage. Werewolf C. Let's have a look.
Must protect Layla at all
There.
costs.
1, 2,
Like the way you think, little guy.
25, 30. He's gonna do that. And then his bonus action is he's gonna dash. 25, Okay, it's his turn. D 5, 10, 20, 30. He's going to stand here and he's going to have a swing at you, Asturiel.
Oh, don't have a swing at me.
Actually, what he's going to do is, as he kind of runs right up next to you on all fours, he's kind of like... You see like this hulking dog just leap in midair as it comes to your position, and just mouth wide open, saliva and foam just drooling out of his mouth as steam kind of fogs up in the cool air. He comes in for what looks like to be a bite around your neck. He's going to roll to hit at 15. Does that hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Yeah. Ooh, very nice. So just as you come in, he comes in, but he overestimates the jump, and he goes straight over your head and kind of lands on his face and scrapes down, just like this, and kind of stands up again and rolls. Standing behind you now. Right. There, Rexus, your turn.
Woo!
So, Corpse, did I end up taking damage, or did someone protect me? I was confused.
You got protected. Rexus threw a shield in front of you, basically, and protected you with his
what
bonus
a champion.
Action. Yeah.
My hero. Where the fuck were you, maybe?
Oh,
love
shit.
his quarrel.
Rexus out here to steal your girl. No.
I'm gonna go eat.
Mr. Steal your girl.
That's funny.
God.
So, Rexus is gonna look at this guy and say, "I think we made the right decision," and then he's gonna say, "Your your breath is much worse now," and then he just bashes him with the shield.
Nice. So you can do a shield bash. Alright. So you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Action. I gotta figure out where it's at again. It's shield bash right there. Yeah, baby.
Alright. Who are you hitting, sorry?
The guard captain.
Guard captain, okay. So you turn back to the guard captain. Anything you want to say to him before you swing at him? Or are you just gonna go for the swing?
No.
Okay. Sweet. Roll the damage, because that definitely hits.
Alright.
Ooh, nice 8 damage. So as you come in, the guard captain now snarling down at you, just... Yeah, you bring your shield up, and just as the guard captain comes in to kind of intimidatingly snark at you, you rise the shield right up and bang, right in the nose, just kind of forced, punt him back almost. Just boom! You knock his head back, and he just kind of stumbles for a bit.
Since I knock his mouth shut, that's what I'm gonna say. Your breath stinks.
He takes another 8 damage, bludgeoning damage. All right.
I get 2 attacks, right? Yeah, actually, I do, right?
You can, yep.
Yeah.
But you have kind of pushed him back 5 feet as well because
did I?
stumbled. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Well, I'm gonna turn to.
Nice.
I think what I'm gonna do is. Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at, but I'm gonna bash this other werewolf C.
Okay. Boom. All right.
Okay, swinging. Where?
Asturiel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Does the werewolf guard captain, how's he looking?
He's still looking pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
He's been hit a few times, but he's still looking okay.
All right. I'm going to look at werewolf C, which is right in front of me.
Okay.
And I am going to cast a spell called Moonbeam.
Okay.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're gonna cast it at a. So, correct me if I'm wrong. With casting at melee range, do you cast?
I
it
have
at
Warcaster. I
disadvantage?
don't have to worry about that.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I didn't know that. Fine. So what is he rolling? Sorry, a wisdom saving?
Wisdom saving throw, sir. No, Constitution. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save, okay. Boop. We got a 6.
He is going to take...
Ooh.
I'm casting this as at a third level, just so you know.
Shit! Big damage. Come on.
I guess 3d10 at that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
He's now back to a normal human.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Whatever
So
he was, he's now that again.
So as you kind of
as above,
hold your hands out and just launch, like your hands kind of just.
There's a
eyes flicker again. The white light.
cylinder of light going up into the sky, like with silvery pale light in it, like moonbeam shining down on him, and he is now not a wolf.
By the way,
and he's exposed.
When you roll his saving throw, because he's a shape changer, he actually has to roll a disadvantage next time.
Yeah, that's right.
No, good to know. Good to know.
Okay, so he takes 12 damage. He is now a human form, which will reduce his max HP.
But only while he's in the cylinder. If he moves out, he can revert again.
Okay.
But he has to use the action to revert, I think.
Yeah, he has
no
to
worries.
burn that.
Okay.
I like Moonbeam because it lasts for like 10 rounds and you can move it at will.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell though, so if they hit me, they can make it go away.
Yeah. So you would have to cast a Constitution saving throw if they hit you.
Yep.
Is that how it works? Okay, cool.
But I have advantage. Yep, I have advantage on that to maintain concentration.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right. Bonus action?
And that is an action. So as a bonus action, I will. That's it. That's all I need.
All right, no worries. Okay,
I was gonna.
Shadowy figure.
I don't have any bonus action cantrips.
No worries.
I'm gonna run up to Werewolf D.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at him with my short sword.
All right. So you come in now with it sheathed
I'm
almost like a
assuming
samurai.
27's gonna fucking hit, right?
Nah, you're way off now. Of course, yep, well done.
And then I'm
Sweet.
gonna...
yeah, the damage.
And then I'm gonna... So I'm actually gonna swing with my other weapon, and then I'm gonna roll damage all in one. If that's alright.
Yeah, go for it.
Nope, I'm gonna miss the second one.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Yeah, so if, just a heads up, a disclaimer, if we're gonna do multiple hits, roll both to hit first, and then roll both damages afterwards. Do it that way, then it's easier for me to calculate.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean, just for everyone else. Yeah, if you have multiple hits.
I have another question though. Since I turned this guy back into a human, would his AC drop down to 10 as a naked human, or would it stay as a werewolf? Because I know werewolves are higher AC.
His stats revert.
Yeah, he's back to human form.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
The werewolf in front of me is going to take 32 damage.
Yeehaw!
Christ.
Whoa! So as you reach out, you're almost in like an intimidating glaze. You just see like this black fog kind of emit out of your cape, you know, and intimidatingly you see like this shadowy hand grab the werewolf by his throat, and just as you grab this blade, you kind of just start edging it towards him and just run it across the artery along his neck really slowly in an intimidating manner. And he took, as he starts bleeding out, he is very weak now. And he took, did you say 32?
Yeah.
32. He took 32 bleeding damage for a sneak attack?
Sneak attack, yeah, plus normal weapon damage, yeah.
Okay, he's looking pretty hurt. Yeah, he's now he's on one knee, kind of hand on his neck, kind of slowly bleeding out a bit now. He's kind of like,
hurt. Joe Rogan would say he's hurt.
He's puffing.
Layla says, "Are you sure you weren't an orc in your past life?"
Rogues, man. They don't get a bunch of extra attacks, but when you got sneak attack, that makes a difference.
Oh,
very
yes.
nice. Very nice.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my bonus action.
Perfect. Right, Zarek, you're up.
Okay. So that's the guard captain that's having a bad time?
That was Werewolf D.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I've been kind of distant.
Yeah, so Werewolf D has just been critically hit. Werewolf C is now a human.
As you do, yeah.
And guard captain is still standing.
Stand there with his cock and balls out.
And there's also a Werewolf A in front of maybe.
Okay. And how's the guard
down here on the bottom?
Oh yeah, there's a werewolf down here, Corpsey, that's hanging out. He's blanking us. He's observing.
Yeah, he hasn't moved yet.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even add him to the bloody... The map's so big, I didn't even add him to the initiating combat.
Well, he's the observer.
He's a fake werewolf. He's not actually there. He just wants you to think he's there.
He's sitting in the cup chair.
How's the guard captain looking? I'm gonna apologize for not paying attention.
No, you're good. He's looking like he's got a couple of bruises on his face, but nothing too major.
Okay. So on Werewolf D, then the severely wounded one, having seen his blood dripping down to the ground, Zarek's going to... What will Zarek do? How will Zarek do it? He'll look into the night and call down a sacred flame upon Werewolf D.
Get him!
As you're looking up into the night sky, you look up, almost anticipating and expecting to see something, and then all of a sudden, this beam out of nowhere just flies straight at... Sorry, what was your target?
The injured one, Werewolf D.
Werewolf D. And the attack again, sorry?
Sacred Flame, dexterity saving throw. It's got to roll 15.
Okay, right, yeah. So your hands kind of... You outstretch your hand like this, and then just flick your fingers to imitate him engulfing in flames. Werewolf D needs a dexterity saving throw.
Fail it.
Get him!
Get his ass, Eric. Get his ass.
It's a 10.
Take his ass, Seabass.
Ah, got his ass.
Hey,
Let's
nice.
see what it is.
Now we roll damage.
6. Big numbers out here, boys.
Yeah! Werewolf D says he takes 6 burning damage as this engulfing flame starts to singe, and you smell this like shadowy. You're now smelling like burnt hair real close to you as it singes off his body. He's kind of writhing in pain, like.
As one does.
Yeah.
That's what I do when I'm on fire.
Nice.
Last time I was on fire, that's exactly what I did.
This is one smelly battlefield.
Why are there so many people on fire?
I used to work as a welder.
Oh, yeah.
Burnt flesh
my
does
pants
not
apart
smell
before.
good, man.
That'll do it.
I've been on fire more times than I care to count.
Funny.
I tell you one thing, you never forget the smell of burnt flesh. I'm a human, let me tell you that, man. It does not smell good.
Yeah, no, it's like if you smelt like burning pig skin, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Layla, you're up.
Morgan,
Layla.
go wash yourself in the bathtub.
Spell.
Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just wasn't hearing anything. So I wasn't sure.
Okay. So
They,
do I have something on the character sheet? I was looking at it. Do I have something else besides this great axe? Because I
That's
have
all she's got.
an unarmed strike and a brutal strike, but the brutal strike doesn't show any like hit. It just has like a effect, I think.
Let me have a look.
some NPCs sheets are kind of basic.
Okay. I mean, the great axe is strong as fuck if I can actually land it, I suppose.
We got to be standing close enough.
All right, let me check where the fuck I'm standing.
Okay.
Okay. Werewolf B is right in front of me. and then the guard captain is there. Are we taking down the werewolf right now, or are we taking down the guard?
It's up to you, buddy.
Well,
You've got an attack called Warrior of the Gods, Expend Dice.
Oh!
So a divine entity helps ensure you can continue the fight. You have a pool of 4d12s that you can spend to heal yourself. As a bonus action, you can expend dice from the pool, roll them, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll's total. So you can basically heal yourself with an attack.
Okay, I'll just wait to use that until I'm hurt.
But yeah, swinging with the great axe is definitely good.
Okay.
You got a forceful blow, you got a hamstring blow, you can cleave.
Is he a barbarian or a warrior?
Yeah, he's barbarian, yeah.
Yeah, reckless attack is probably what you were looking at.
You can rage as well, so you can attack twice.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Bonus action rage.
Maybe he's got a rage. I'm ready to hear it.
Okay. So Layla first swings.
Or Layla, I'm sorry.
What would you like to do, Layla, to start with?
Which one out of the two is the werewolf B's almost dead, right? Or is that C?
B is looking perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with B.
D's gotta be close to death.
D is hurt. C is in human form. And looking very weak and exposed.
Okay, well, I guess I know I just rolled, but I'm gonna move over to C.
Yeah, cool.
You'll get an opportunity attack against you if you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the werewolf bee can take a swing at you as you're walking away, so if you're willing to take the hit to go kill C, you can do that.
Oh, God.
But they can miss, too, so if they miss you, then it doesn't matter.
Your AC still takes into consideration the attack.
Yeah. The guard captain shouldn't get a hit on you, but B will.
Well, alright, well, we'll just keep going with it. And then I have to do my slashing deal. Right? That's...
So you'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
From the attack of opportunity.
One, two.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Did you roll for a hit on that?
And then this one right here.
No, I didn't, sorry.
There.
Give me 1 second. 18. That was a 12. And that misses, so you can heal yourself for 6 damage.
Okay.
He fully missed. He went to go reach out for you, but you were too quick and he fully missed.
Cool. And I just rolled and got an 18 for the damage portion.
Okay, yep. So that was an 18 to hit for the human and a 12 to attack. As he kind of looks at you, kind of whimpering almost like, ah! You bring this giant great axe down, completely impaling him down through the face, through the neck, and then impaling him split in half, and he just kind of stands there like, and just falls into 2 pieces, and you're covered in his blood and guts.
Quick question: was it guard captain who was moonlit, or was it C?
C.
It was C. I wanted to get the guard captain, but the werewolf C was like right in my face.
Ah, okay, cool.
Werewolf C is now dead.
Not anymore.
But yeah, dude, get him, Layla.
That's how you kill somebody.
Hell yeah.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
yeah, she does.
I'm trying to give her like a cockiness.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. And let's just say, for your sake, because you don't know how it works, you're going to rage for your bonus action.
Oh.
Actually, no, your first... No, that is right. Yeah, I'm right. Sorry. Maybe. You're right.
So, the one that attacked Layla off dump, she just killed him, right?
B swung at her.
Yeah. Oh, B swung at her. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
B got the attack of opportunity. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 1v1. That's not a fair fight, and I'm gonna rage.
Ooh, nice.
Turn, and as I turn, I'm gonna use my tail to slap the dog piss out of him.
Out of Werewolf A?
Yes,
Okay.
and that is going to miss. Sadly.
That is going to miss. As your tail kind of swings around to swipe at his face, he almost catches it as it swings past, but it just misses out of his hand as well.
As I turn, I'm going to full speed to Werewolf B and descend, loincloth fully coming up, twig and berries in his face as I come down with my great axe. No one fucks with Layla.
Let's go.
Homie just teabagged this motherfucker.
Oh,
Does that count as reckless attack? If it does, he's got advantage. I'm just saying.
So all that happens basically as you're coming down, he kind of turns around like, and as you're coming down, all he can look up and see is like a cherry and pickle. It's just like coming down. The axe kind of fully misses, but he eats a face full of your crutch as you just sit on his face and land down on the ground. Oh god.
Werewolf A will get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he will.
Does he take damage from the nutsack going across his face?
We'll just say 1 point of damage.
Shit to his ego.
Yeah. It's more of a damage to his ego than anything. He just had a miss. Yeah. Psychic damage. God damn.
Does that revert into human form?
Yeah.
Maybe. Which square are you in, buddy?
Okay.
That will
There's a little glimmer. There's a little glimmer in Layla's eye after that.
Asterial, as this is happening, you look left at Werewolf, where Werewolf C was the human that was split in half. You see out of the core of the center of his body, like this red smoke start to lift and kind of dance and weave itself up into like a circle spiral and then dart straight into the air about a good 120, 130 feet and then kind of explode into like this red mist in the sky. And just as you see this red mist, it starts to take shape and form into something. And all of a sudden you see like a giant wolf's head now appearing in the sky, and it just howls and it echoes. Oh!
That is unfortunate.
Hey, maybe. Which square are you in?
I'm sorry. Like right here-ish. Like just right up in this. Right. Well, like right here, I guess you'd say.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll stop here for 2 minutes, and we'll just do like a quick toilet break and refreshment break, and just get yourself sorted again, and then we'll keep going with the fight.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Werewolves.
Yeah. We'll just have a quick break.
Oh, yes, my wife's home.
Nice.
Corpsey, this is awesome. We're killing freaking werewolves.
Cool. I'm glad you like. I told you this session was gonna go off, so shit's happening.
We're fighting
Yeah,
Lucretia's here.
Fire. I just want to say you can't quit because you're making such an impact on the guild right now. Like everyone knew you. Like they're just like.
I tried to help.
So I mean, think about it that way. If that helps at all.
And you've got to utilize your new keyboard now, dude.
I do, bro.
You know,
I specifically bought it, so that's what it was, Corpse. It didn't show up in time.
Damn,
So
yeah.
The keyboard would kill me.
Bad luck. Yeah, mechanical failure. Yeah, it wasn't a user error. It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong.
Exactly.
And for me, it's not what you can do at 60. It's literally just like your personality and
just
who
you being
you are
there.
as a person. Yeah, like that's what I love. Like even if you left, as long as like we could still play D&D, like I don't know, just whatever. Like I would still.
I will say Fire was the only person that ever went to another server, played for a little bit, but was still in the voice chat with us. Like Pent still comes back every now and again, but it's nothing like before. Like he used to be on every night.
Okay, fuck you. Blizzard sent me an email, by the way. I didn't need that.
Oh, did they?
What?
Yeah, I posted
your
it in the
subscription?
cemetery chat. No, they were saying RIP. Basically, when you're 60 and you die, you get an email from Blizzard.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Just to rub salt into the wound.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone ready?
We knew you died, but hey, this is just
maybe
an
you got your
extra
snacks.
fuck you.
You all good? Potato
Yeah,
chips.
I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you guys
Beaten,
are.
you ready? Okay, cool.
I wish we had
Back
to
into it.
preserve this.
Okay. Maybe I'll leave it as your go.
Morgan brought that home from school.
No, I just finished my turn.
Very
Oh,
much.
you did? Oh, my apologies. Okay.
Remember,
go
not to
ahead,
cross
It's a movie
space.
plot. I don't know where you got it from.
Question. Did you move that Moonwell?
I can move it as an action on my turn.
Did you move it previously
put
on
it
your
there.
last turn?
No, I've only had one turn.
Because he was the other werewolf.
I thought he was right
here.
behind me.
Oh yes. No, you're right. It was right here, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I killed that guy, because he was like right.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
alright, so
I can
now
move it
God
as an
Captain's
action
turns.
on my turn.
He is going to
It's
now
supposed
look
to
at. Are you still flying? Maybe.
No, I'm on the ground, but I can take flight at any time.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check some what my actions are. He is going to swing at you with his longsword.
Long, yeah.
So he's going to pick it up off the ground as an action, and then he's going to take a swing with it.
Is he swinging it?
Maybe. So that
Right,
is
right.
a 20 to hit.
I'm going to reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to use a tail wipe, and I'm going to roll a D8, and I'm going to add that to my AC.
Okay.
Are you raging, maybe?
Oh yeah, I'm raging so hard.
So even if he hits, you take half damage, just FYI.
Right, so that's going to drop it down to a 16. That is just barely going to hit. Samesies.
Okay.
But I will take half damage, so...
Alright, then we go for the roll at 16 damage, so half of 6 is 8. Alright, so you take 8 damage. So as he kind of swings in with the sword, he looks at you and goes, and he swings down, boom, slicing just across your chest, but the tip of it just nicking your skin as it starts to peel back these dragon scales as they now expose the pinky kind of bloody flesh that's now underneath.
That's gross.
Just a
You're
tip.
gross.
Well, he's a dragon, so.
Wait,
What color is he again? Blue?
It's exposing his scales.
He's split through the scales and exposing the pinky fleshy underlay. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a blue dragon, right?
Yeah. Is
Nice.
casts like light.
We're all
Now-
pink in the dark.
Now, is Layla aware of that?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, she would have seen it for sure, standing in front. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Werewolf A's turn. He is there, so he's gonna move. He's gonna bonus action and move again. Werewolf B. There. He's gonna come up behind you, Rack. He is going to try and attempt to bite you.
He'd get an opportunity with maybe 2, right?
Don't let him bite
He
you.
already used his reaction.
Yeah, I did.
That's a success. That's a clear miss as it comes in for a snap, just like this.
With
he overestimated how short you were, and you kind of all you had to do was just give him like an Asian bow, just and it just went straight over your head.
Can I do it like he didn't even notice? Like he's just kind of like ooh, piece of candy.
That's candy.
You're like, ooh. As you bend down pretending to pick something up, you look at him and you're like, ha. Nice. That was a full miss. Werewolf C is dead. Werewolf D is hiding. There's Werewolf D there in front of Shadowy Figure. He's going to have a swing at you, Shadowy Figure.
Okay.
4. He's going to attempt to scratch you.
Okay.
You got your money for that, so you're all good.
There's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
So as he swings through, his hand just goes
You might
through.
have given me that back.
Mist. And then it reapparates into like a physical form again that's shadowed and cloaked.
Yeah, he brought me
He
$2.
looks so much confused, like he should have touched something. He can see you, it's there, but his hand went straight through you and it's not perceiving in his mind. Like it doesn't make logical sense to him. He's a bit confused. For his bonus action, he's gonna move back slightly.
I get a attack of opportunity.
Yes.
$19 hit.
Does hit.
I believe I can actually use sneak attack on this. Because there's a as long as there's another person besides me within 5 feet of him, then I can get
him.
I can use sneak attack against him without having to have advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
So he's gonna take 9 damage from my sword, and then he's gonna take 17 from sneak attack.
Sheesh.
As he goes to turn around, your sword kind of lunges up now, straight up his back, slicing him open. Kind of arching his shoulder blades together, you see exposing his spine now as you slice up, and blood just spraying out of his back as he stumbles forward towards Asterial. So that's 26 points of damage. He is looking bloody hurt. He is not looking like a happy camper, alright? Alright, Wolf E. He is down the bottom. He is just going to... he's going to attempt to retreat. He's going to 25, 30. He's going to try and run away. Guards are dead. Rexus, your turn.
That's not very wolfy.
Okay. What I will do is I'm gonna move 5 feet, and I'm going to bop Werewolf D.
Okay.
Shield bash.
Give me old boop on the
That's a
snoot.
14 to hit. And that is a miss, I'm afraid. Sorry.
I'ma do it again.
Okay.
Bad dog.
No.
So you swing once, boom. got a miss, and then there's a second miss as you swing it back around. I'm sorry. And he kind of looks, and he's like,
No shit.
as he's laughing at you, intimidating. Okay.
I will stay here.
Yeah, because if you move, it's
Was that Werewolf
Check
D
him out.
that just talked shit?
yeah,
All right, I got something for you, Werewolf D.
nice. All right, get it,
Okay.
it's too real.
As my action, boop, not a werewolf anymore.
This
make me a
beam of light kind
a-
of shines down over this
constitution
werewolf, and everything starts forming into like its pinkish, yellowy, tan kind of form. And he's now just like this naked human kneeling.
No,
on
hold
the
up, hold
ground
up.
on one
He's
fist.
got to make a con save. If he passes his con save, that doesn't happen.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
Yeah, he gets to make a con save.
Bill says,
I
"How
thought it
you
was
like
just a.
suck my balls?"
He'll still take half damage if he gets the con
Yeah,
save,
he takes
though.
half damage, but he doesn't turn back into a human.
That's 10.
He did. He
Yeah,
turns
Oh,
into
wait,
a
that's-
human.
That's con check. Sorry, that wasn't a save.
It's the same thing.
yeah, it's the
Okay,
same.
oh, it would have
it's
been 5
even
anyway.
worse. Yeah.
All right. So he's now human. Okay, cool.
Right, and let me roll the damage that he takes.
Big dick damage.
Big dick damage. It was a 3rd level moonbeam. Boop. Okay.
You will die.
All right. And as my bonus action, right next to him, I'm going to pop down my spiritual weapon.
Hey, let's go. All right, what form, shape of a weapon are we going to take?
A sword,
Yes, okay, cool.
like a floating rapier,
Yeah, nice.
and the claw.
Is that concentration, Morgan?
Oh, that is a concentration. Shit, I can't do that. I can't have 2 concentration spells at a time. So I'm not going to do that. I will delete that.
Okay.
And my bonus action will instead be... Shit, I don't know what I want to do.
Put your balls on his face. Apparently, that's what we do.
Is anybody injured?
It does 1 point of damage.
I've taken 8 points of gravy.
Speaking of which, Rack, Rix has had like 4 points of damage on him from the last thing, but it's not showing up on my character sheet anymore. There's like 3 or 4. I don't know if the sheets are supposed to save it or not, but it's not on here.
Weird. Oh.
All right. Then I guess just I'm gonna cast healing word on the person that's injured.
Okay. So that
I didn't see who said they were injured.
That was Rex's.
Maybe.
And maybe.
Yeah. Rexus and maybe.
Okay, so Rexus gets that. And
Well, then
thus endeth the turn of Asturiel, Lord of the Elves,
Hey,
King of the
Lord
Dance.
the elves.
so as you kind of look, your hand kind of grasps your chest as it grabs your hidden religious item, and your hand just kind of comes up, and then your eyes snap open, and your hand just waves forward like this, and you see like this, almost like a green fluorescent wave just kind of send its way forward gently and elegantly as it makes its way to maybe and engulfs him, almost like a warm embrace, and it just.
I'm not
gently
warmly
heals that
embracing
damage.
maybe.
The cloud is embracing. I didn't say you were.
I know.
And it's healing for 9 damage. Nice.
That was on Rixus, right?
That's on you, I thought he said.
That's on you.
I said to whoever had the damage. Somebody said they had damage.
Just it would be you maybe, because that was mine's from like the bar, so he would have seen you getting hit.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, let's just say that.
checks out.
Okay. Shadowy figure, you are up.
All right. Is that werewolf dead yet? Because he's taken like 70 damage, I think, at this point.
He's nearly dead.
The one that reverted to human form.
Yeah. He's nearly dead. He's very weak. Very, very, very weak.
Alright, I'm gonna leave him then, because I'm gonna go concentrate on the other ones.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna head over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna swing at the guard captain.
Perfect. He kind of looks at you, and like you're this shadowy figure form, he goes, "Why don't you fight like a real man and show me your face, instead of cowering behind a hood?"
26 hit.
It sure does.
Oh, nat 20 for my second hit.
Oh, okay, roll again.
You want me to roll again?
Well, when you get a nat 20 to hit, don't you have, because it's a crit, you have to roll again, and then you add the two.
No,
Depends on how you do it.
no. When you hit a nat 20, you don't have to roll hit again. It actually changes it changes your damage on your weapon to double whatever the damage is. So instead of like 1d6, I do 2d6 on that swing. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, go for it.
So I'm just gonna add all of them together for you.
Yeah, go for it.
So 15
30
plus 8 plus 18.
41.
23. Yeah, 41 damage.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So as you come in now, you kind of just your eyes as like a shadow in the shadowy form between this haze. You see like the pupils of your eyes dilate as all that appears in front of him, and just gazes deeply into his eyes, almost like you're looking straight through him. And you gently guide this blade straight into his gut without him even noticing, and you just slide it straight up his chest, opening up his guts.
Gently.
And, yeah, how much was that? 40?
41.
41. And just as he comes to the realization of how much damage he's taken, he just kind of and he drops to one knee.
By the way,
he goes.
Sorry, go ahead.
He drops to one knee and he goes, "You will regret this. You see that up there? That red wolf head? That's a warning. That lets our elders know what's happened and conspired here tonight. You know they will be coming for you." All right. And he kind of just cowers down a bit. He's now just on one knee, just grasping his open chest.
Is he still equipped with a sword?
I know he would have dropped that.
So is the sword on the ground now? Is the sword on the ground now, or?
Yes, I did say yes, yeah.
Oh, sorry, it didn't come through.
Oh, you're good.
Can I use a bonus action and pick it up and put it in my bag?
Go for it.
You're gonna loot him while he's still dying?
Yeah, I don't want him to pick the sword back up.
I'm fairly certain he's past picking up anything.
Hey, you never
So
know,
as you
man.
reach down to pick up the sword, and you go to place it in your bag, he grabs you by the wrist, and he goes, "That's mine." And he's just too weak to grasp your wrist, and his hand just kind of flops down again as he's just kind of struggling to breathe, just kneeling on the ground.
Okay, yeah, I guess maybe he did smart to take away his sword.
That's my sword now.
Nice.
What sword was it, by the way?
You would have to. It's just a generic sword. It's just like a normal great sword. It does nothing special. It doesn't have any bonuses or anything.
It's a great sword, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a big
Big ass sword.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Take
worth
that in
money.
my backpack.
Yeah.
All right. Zarek's turn.
All right. Zarek, having seen Werewolf A fast approaching, and for some reason stopping suddenly just to break the fourth wall, but seeing him fast approaching, he's going to drop his right hand and start to summon necrotic energy and slowly walk toward the werewolf. And once they meet, he's going to place it over his heart and cast Inflict Wounds.
Nice.
Level 3.
To Werewolf A, was it? Did you say?
The one that's right next to Zarek.
Yeah, Werewolf A. Okay, cool.
He has to make a con save of 15.
Wolf A. Nice. All right. So as you lay your hands outstretched, you see like this red, almost kind of spiked sphere start to spin and form in front of your hands, and then reaching out like blades, it just comes down and slices open this werewolf, dealing a fucking huge amount of damage. Holy
fucks, man! One of those rolled
Nice.
1.
Yeah, inflict wounds is no joke.
That I can step up to me.
Right. Okay, so as this red thing kind of just engulfs, it kind of almost looks like a red circle that just flies over the top of the werewolf, and the werewolf's kind of like this, and just as it gets about halfway, you see like these 4 blades just kind of just pass straight through the werewolf, slicing it right open.
Yeah.
Taking 21 damage.
Whoa.
All right. Bonus action.
I'm not too familiar with what my bonus actions are, cleric. Sidebar. Stereo. What we got?
Bonus actions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spells like Misty Step, Healing Word.
Oh,
as far as actions go, a lot of times your Channel Divinity will be a bonus action.
Yeah, mine's
It
not
depends.
here.
It depends on what do you call what kind of cleric you are.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll hold my bonus action. I don't think I have any really of note right now. I have Healing Word, but it's not going to be critical
Like
at the moment.
Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action if you've only cast. Oh, you cast a spell. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's why I really like the Spiritual Weapon spell, because you can cast an action cantrip in the same round you cast the Spiritual Weapon. Except for in my case, I have a concentration spell going, so I can't use it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just hold my bonus, or
Okay, cool.
Skip my bonus rather.
You can move too if you want.
Layla's turn.
Yeah.
You can always move. You can use the rest of your movement speed if you want to.
I'm gonna look to Layla.
No, I'm gonna stare him down.
I'm gonna tell Layla, hey, go after the other werewolves. I'll handle the captain.
Oh. Copy that. So werewolf B is the closest one. I did take damage when I walked away from that guy, so I would like to use that move that heals me that you were mentioning.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sweet. So that
where is
is.
that? I'm looking for it.
So you'll find it under.
Is he a fighter?
Action. I think.
Action.
I think he's a barbarian.
No, it's attack, so it's a bonus action. So that'll be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Warrior of the Gods extended dice.
Yeah. So just click on that, and it'll bring up a window. It'll tell you what it does.
Oh.
So as you kind of cast this, you see like this spiritual figure, the grey skies above you as it's raining kind of part, and then the fresh moonlight kind of beams through, and all of a sudden you see like the shadowy entity kind of make its way down this beam of light next to you, and then places its hands just on your chest. And you've got to roll you can roll up to 4d12s to heal yourself. So you can roll as many as you want. So you're just rolling the 1. Okay, cool. So you heal yourself for 4. So that means you've got 3 dice left.
Okay.
And that's 1 spell slot. Because it's only got 5 uses before a long rest. Alright. So what's your action? You've still got your movement and your action.
I slightly moved a little bit to the other werewolf.
Okay.
So I'm in front of him. And then I'm going to, I guess, go ahead and use my Great Axe right now.
Nice. Cool.
Okay.
Better, sweet. And that is a hit.
And then
nice roll damage.
Going for the slashing. 17.
17 points of slashing damage. As you come up, you kind of swing this axe around. Woof, 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 woof. As it comes right down. And this big badass orc just kind of splits straight down over this werewolf's face, just carving at a new scar as it rocks down. It splits open, so now that half of its jaw is all intact, but the other half's kind of like split right open and just hanging loosely.
That's gross. You're gross.
And it, gross. And it takes 17 points of damage. Nice.
Very nice.
You can move, but just bear in mind that Werewolf B will have attack of opportunity on you, so it's up to you if you want to stay there or move.
I'm good. I'll just wait for him to attack me.
Cool. Alright, maybe his turn.
Maybe.
Alright.
Go help Layla.
Yeah, finish him off for me.
I'm going to I'm going to turn around and look at Werewolf B.
If he moves away from the guard captain, he's going to take attack of opportunity.
No, he won't, because if he goes up 1 square, he's still within 5 feet of the guard captain. As long as you're within that circle around, then he's fine.
I thought guard captain was down.
He's close
taking
to
quite
death.
the fucking beating, but he's not quite dead.
But I mean, if he flies up away from the guard captain, he's still going to take an attack of opportunity.
So I'll just rush forward.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing to Layla? And I'm going to move forward 5. And I'm going to come down with the great axe.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay. To hit, that is going to miss.
And
yeah, just swinging the great axe, it just scratches the ground, and you hear like this and the spark as it flies across.
I wonder what werewolf tastes like.
The werewolf kind of looks at you and goes, take a bite and find out.
Bite attack, roll for an 18.
Gonna catch like lycanthropy, you idiot.
Nice.
You're the first person ever to catch lycanthropy from biting a werewolf, not being bit by a werewolf.
Nice. So,
bad behavior.
So as you come in, you see like these lightning sparks just kind of arcing out between your teeth as your mouth opens up and just kind of latches onto his shoulder, and you just rip a huge chunk out of the side of it, taking 10 points of bite.
Maybe. Does it taste like chicken?
Tastes like orange chicken.
Now, is it possible that instead of him catching lycanthropy, the werewolf catches dragon panthropy?
It turns into a dragon. I mean, hey, the rules are loose, alright? We're just here to have fun. We're not here to stick to numbers and be min-maxers, you know?
Oh.
So, anything can happen.
In that case, maybe, can you bite me?
Bite me, BB.
You'd be like, oh, don't tempt me.
I'll bite you.
Oh, hello.
It tastes like the orange chicken from the China Walk.
Someone wants to say hi.
Wait, what?
Hi, Kitters.
Oh, Daddy.
Hi, Kitters.
Babies.
Oh, his druid is in cat form.
Think
You.
hand me human.
Oh,
It's a
it
cat.
was a little cat tiddles. Oh,
Yo.
yeah. No.
Does it turn into bear form?
Maybe. I think it's more of a tree.
Kitty.
Baby.
Oh, look at him cuddle up. That is a comfy kitty.
Mhm. Oh, that's a smuggler
That's a New
right there.
Zealand kitty.
Oh, it's so cute.
She's
Oh,
like,
it
"Hey, let me go.
looks kind of young.
Yeah, it's only like 6 months.
Oh. Is it a cuddler? It looks like a cuddler.
She loves her pets. She's very affectionate. Her name is Millie.
Millie.
Millie Bum. Oh, there's the other kitten. Nice.
Let me see your kitty too. Oh, look at them eyes. Whoa.
Cool, huh?
That's
like
Copper. His eyes.
Makes sense. Dude. Is that what you thought the first time you saw that cat too? Like those eyes. Whoa.
That's what my wife said.
I'd show you all my
Alex
cat,
Straza.
but he's somewhere.
Fair. No,
that's what Alex Straza said. Look at his little eyes. He's just a kitten, though. He's so rambunctious. He's running all over the place. Yeah. It's almost time for us to go to bed, so naturally it's tits out for Harambe for the cat.
What? Alright.
It is.
Okay, so that was maybe his turn. We are now at the guard captain's turn. He's looking pretty beat up. As he turns to you guys, kind of looks at you, and he's like, he's now kind of lying on his back. I won't give you the satisfaction. And he pulls out a blade and just
Oh.
and he takes his own life.
What a douche.
And he's now dead.
Whoa. And he was a werewolf when he was like, and he did that too, huh?
Yeah, he was, yeah. I just didn't have the icon.
That's so cool.
Alright, Werewolf B, his turn. He is... Oh, sorry, my bad.
Bring it here.
I was like, shit, where the hell am I going?
Oh, there. Okay, he's gonna have an attack on maybe.
Not maybe. Not everybody's favorite village idiot.
Actually, no. You know what? He's gonna turn around, and he's gonna use his longbow to shoot at Zarek.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Werewolf with
He's got a range of 150 to 600 feet because he can see well in the dark.
Dude, isn't it bad enough he lost 60? You're gonna really put him out of his misery.
I dare him. A double dog dare him.
Dog.
So it's a 13 to hit.
That is a miss, and upon the arrow whizzing by Zarek's shoulder,
pulls it back.
Yeah.
Kind of barks at the same time, but it just misses you as it flies by. You hear it hit the cobblestone behind you. Just falls to the ground.
Zarek's going to quite literally lean and look at the werewolf and say, "Creature of the night, you know not what you trifle with," and then lock eyes with the werewolf in front of him again.
Is that Werewolf C that did that?
Yeah, piece of shit. He thought he'd catch me off guard.
Nice. Werewolf E is the one running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna move his second action to run again. Okay. He's gone. No one chased him, so you let him go.
Yeah, he was too far away anyways. Even if we ran full tilt, we wouldn't have caught him.
That won't come up.
Especially not a werewolf. I mean, they've got longer movement speed than humanoids.
Rex, it's your turn. This just in. Rixus, it is your go.
I think the lovers are doing just fine. I'm gonna pap a swing at the lighted I guess human now. Try this again.
Okay.
Shield bash. My dog's turning around. Thanks, buddy. There you go. Rolling.
Yeah, his AC should be something like 10 now, right?
He has a 6 to hit.
Fucking 6.
Ouch.
My shield is slippery. It's raining.
He's wounded, laying on the ground at your height.
Wait. What are you attacking?
What is it? Werewolf. Well, it's not a werewolf. It's
the humanoid that's crippled that he missed.
Does he get advantage because it's crippled? That is a question.
You're trying to hit a cripple? How dare you?
Well, he was a werewolf. Now he's just a person.
One more attack.
A naked person.
I will allow you to attack with advantage purely because he's in a very vulnerable state.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, why is this little raccoon with a Ritz cracker trying to hit me with it?
Oh shit! That hits. Good roll damage.
Oh shiz! Come on, 10. Give me a 10.
Hey,
it works, man.
Okay. So as you kind of,
somebody have a bonk sound.
I say, fetch.
And you throw the shield and you spin it like a boomerang, and as he kind of follows it with his head, it kind of and just flies back straight at him and smacks him straight across the temple. Boom! And then it kills him instantly, dead on the spot, just flat. And then just as he dies, you see like the yellow smoke kind of flying up towards, spiraling up into the sky and forming the head of a wolf and just.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
We may be some higher beings, boys. That's all right. That's what I do on Tuesday.
And he is now a dead.
If the shield doesn't come back, I'm just scooping it by the
you
top part.
It's landed near you. You can use an action to pick it up again if you want.
Or
your bonus action, I should say.
Yeah, bonus action, scoop it up, and then use movement to. My movement's trash, isn't it?
The werewolf here will have an attack of opportunity on you if you move. Just so you know.
That's okay.
Okay.
You have to like go up here and then across.
If you give it a second, the werewolf right there is going to have something else to think about.
Four, 5. Yeah.
Decent. That was a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Let's say he got slapped.
He comes in for 12 damage.
12 damage.
Past. He almost like a bowling motion. He kind of swings with his claws out and wretched. He kind of comes up and he just brings his claws straight up your back, feeling like steel iron melting through hot butter. Just as it peels your back open, taking 12 damage.
Ah! Almost forward, sliding a little bit on the rainy footpath.
Okay.
All right. So it's my turn?
It is indeed.
I'm going to move my thing over and be like, that's my goddamn trash panda!
Yep. As the light kind of comes down, he morphs now into a disfigured human being.
Saving throw.
So he goes,
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. He's looking. I'm just going to say for this sake, because he's nearly dead anyway. It passes. He's too weak to fight it.
Okay, so he turns back into a person, or does he not?
Yeah, he turns back into a person. He's too weak to fight it. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
and so then he takes. Let me get to my 3rd level moonbeam.
Jesus Christ. Okay, he's rolling now. 15.
It just gets vaporized.
Boom. As you this light you start seeing the morph changing as it kind of just like, and then all of a sudden just sizzling as this moonlight starts to just boil his skin, and he's like bulbing up like blisters all over his body as he's kind of like,
as one does.
And he just falls down to the ground, kind of writhing until he's just stopped, kind of like. And he's dead.
Who wants a pet werewolf?
Not me.
Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. Nice. Werewolf is a dead skis. Very nice. Okay. We are now looking at shadowy figure.
Okay.
Grixis yells, "Let's try and take him hostage."
Well, I'd love for his hood to fall off while he's making an attack.
Yeah. How hurt is this werewolf, anyways?
Give me a perception check.
Oh shit. You are shadowy. Maybe you can't
14.
Yeah, he's pretty beat up. He's got a few cuts and bruises, but he can still fight. He's strong enough to stand on his 2 feet and start swinging and do enough damage to hurt.
I really don't want to try to take this guy alive.
You got 2 barbarians that I'm sure can grapple him and put him down.
If you try to grapple and put down a werewolf, you're going to be furry next full moon.
Well, Rixus is all right then.
Yeah. I think he's already furry.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Screw it. I'm just gonna swing at him. I don't give a shit.
Sounds good.
A 27 hit.
It will indeed. Nice.
Alright, I'm just gonna do the 1 attack first, and then I'll roll the 2nd attack after to see if he's, in case he's, you know. Let's see if I can get him weakened at least.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take 8 from the first hit, plus the sneak attack. He's gonna take another 18, so 26.
Okay. Just to show you guys, this is what they look like before we switch back.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
So you're getting an idea of what they look like in your head.
Question.
The small one on the left.
Question.
Yes.
Can I use protection on the werewolf? Because I still have a reaction.
Like a condom?
No board. No boards.
Absolutely.
You can, if you want to. You can jump in front of the werewolf and protect it from the attack.
There is another cleric that has a turn.
Okay, go for it.
I wanna use protection and impose disadvantage on the attack. Try to intercede between.
Okay.
So,
okay.
You want me to re-roll it?
Yeah.
So I'll have to re-roll the attack.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Fuck.
I'm rolling like
So because you're too short, he swings, but you got to lift your shield up to block it, but it just goes straight over the top of you and slashes him anyway.
I'm rolling at advantage, so throwing disadvantage just zeroes it out.
Yeah.
So I'm still rolling normal.
Oh shit, yeah.
So since I have advantage and you're throwing disadvantage, it just kills the extra dice, and I just roll a regular d20 at that point, and I just happen to roll a little high.
Oh no.
Is the 26 gonna kill the wolf? I'm just saying the last one took 70 and didn't die, so.
It is pretty beat up. He's hanging in there.
Rixus yells, "Wait! I thought you guys wanted info!"
If we wait till I put the moonbeam on him, he'll be human.
Yeah, but then he'll take 3d10 damage and you'll fry him.
Oh, facts. Yeah. I will incinerate his face.
If I got a turn, gentlemen, that's all I'm saying. It won't matter too hard.
Is he wielding a weapon or anything, this werewolf?
He's just got his bow for his long range attacks. And that's about it.
I'm gonna be cheeky here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use the extra attack that I had. So I'm not gonna kill him. But I am going to use my bonus action for fast hands. And I'm gonna steal the bow out of his hand.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Fast hands allows me to do a sleight of hand.
It's like, look at that!
To pull the bow out of his hand.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And just so you know, I'm an expertise in sleight of hand, so it should be pretty easy, assuming I'll fuck up the roll.
Go for it.
Does a 27 let me steal it?
It does indeed, yes.
Wow.
So you almost, Rixus and you are both converging and talking, the werewolf looks down at Rixus, and you use that opportunity to then just reach in and quickly swipe the bow from his hand, and he doesn't even notice.
What kind of bow is it?
He kind of looks back, and he's kind of like, oh, oh, you know, like looking for it all of a sudden. It's just your average short bow.
All right.
Nothing special.
It's...
Okay, so he is now disabled from long range attacks. Zarek, you're up. My good friend.
So, having seen all this going down, how am I gonna? Having seen all this gone down, Zarek's going to give a brief smirk to Rixus because he tried to save the life of Cretan, and then I'm going to cast with my last level 3 spell slot. Going to cast Hold Person on him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
It's a 15 Wisdom save.
Are
werewolves humanoids?
I was gonna say,
I assume they are.
I think werewolves are technically humanoids.
They are, yes. They are lycanthropes.
Yeah, they're technically humanoids. They're just mutated. So yeah, that'll work.
Nice.
Get a fire.
I was thinking you might have had to use Hold Monster, but you know.
Details, my man. Details.
Don't sweat the small stuff. He's a human, just not right now.
Yeah, not at the moment.
I thought he was gonna like wounds him again. I was like, oh man.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for him to be like, I'm gonna kill him anyways.
Inflict wounds, level 3.
That's how most of the parties I play with would have been.
He's a human who tastes like orange chicken, apparently.
Did you say con?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Me personally, never met a wise werewolf, but we'll see how it goes.
Werewolf rolls a nat.
There we go. Yeah, he is held. And as he is held, I would like to tell Rixus and the shadowy figure, I'm going to hold out my hand, holding him in place, and say, tie him up.
Rixus pats his very simple clothing as like,
what?
Rope!
Use your belt if you have to. Tie him up.
Throwing this out there so that you're aware, you can strike to incapacitate if you so choose.
You just can't use a weapon.
Non-lethal.
Yeah.
How long does Hold Person last?
Hold Person. Let me read it real quick. I'm pretty unfamiliar.
How long can you hold him for?
I think
like a minute.
It's
up
a minute.
to a minute. So act fast.
That's 10 combat rounds.
I'm struggling to hold this fucking werewolf in place.
Lovebirds.
See, that's
Get over
10
here.
combat rounds. We could take a break, get a snack, heal up all our wounds, and then come back and tie him up.
Someone tie this fucker up.
I'll tie him up. I have rope.
Yeah.
Okay. And now that are we done with combat now that he's tied up? Corpsey, may I speak?
Yeah, we can stop the initiative.
Okay, real quick, before we get too far out of it, where is the red wolf head that the guard captain pointed out?
No,
they are about 130 feet in the sky.
I'm going to take flight and I'm going to go teabag it.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Go for it.
Let's go, baby.
Yes.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh yes. I'm so athletic. I still got an 11.
Nice.
As you take flight, woof, woof, woof. You look down at everyone and you kind of give them this cheeky wink as you then fly up. And now that you're flying up, everyone can see your goods because you're so exposed. As you're flying up, you hit your red head, and just as you rest on the snout, you kind of just start bumping up and down on the Oh my god, on its nose.
I'm exerting my dominance.
They're wolves. They'll understand.
As you're doing this, the nose kind of twitches and just starts to sneeze like. Fuck's sake.
I just wanted to do it before I lost my rage.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
So
Rixus pats the nose of the tied up werewolf and says, "Good boy, good boy."
Give me a dexterity saving.
Oh,
Rixus, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit! All right. I click the saving throws just where it says Dex.
Yeah.
The number next to it. You want to click that like plus whatever or minus whatever.
Yeah, it'll say
Yeah,
Dex, and then there's a little button.
16. Just as you go to reach out to pat him on the head, he goes to snap at your hand, but you manage to pull it out of the way just in time.
Thank God.
To avoid getting bit at, because he's still a werewolf and he still hates you, and you have killed everyone around him. So, yeah.
Having seen that, having seen that, Zarek's gonna kind of like flick Rixus on the forehead, like telling him to get back, and I'm going to, I'm going to stare. I'm sorry, Mystical. I'm not familiar with their names. Zario, I'm going to stare him in the eyes and tell him to turn him into a human.
If I do, it'll kill him.
Shit, is what Zarek says. I
don't have anything that can put the ability to revert him to a human on him without 3d10 damage.
Okay,
I can heal him
first.
I'm just gonna walk.
You want me to heal him first?
Yeah. He's tied up.
Right quick.
I can do that.
Having heard that from Homie. Before you act, Treesloth, let me ask. So he can talk right now, right? The werewolf.
He can comprehend what you're saying, but he can't talk back.
Shit. Okay, go ahead, Treesloth.
He just snaps and barks.
I'm gonna walk up and non-lethal punch him in the back of the head to knock him out.
Okay. Cool.
He should realistically revert his form back to human at that point, and then I'm going to tighten the ropes
Once
back
he's
up.
Unconscious, yeah.
I gave him a heal just now.
Hey guys, can we keep him?
Can I take him home?
Who are you healing?
I healed the werewolf.
Okay,
and
so
then
it's going to make
are
it
we out of
harder
combat?
for a shadowy figure to knock him out.
We're out
of combat.
I asked earlier. We're out of initiative. Sorry for the hiccup.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him another heal.
Yeah, but what?
Well, order first. So let me knock him out and then heal him. That way.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna knock him out first because I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna knock him out. And honestly, I wouldn't even heal him because he'll come back around. He's not gonna die.
If I heal him twice, I can put the moonbeam on him because I've got a minute before the moonbeam goes away. So if I heal him twice, the moonbeam won't kill him.
Well, if we knock him out, then you won't have to worry about it killing him. The only thing we'd be waiting for him is just to come back to.
He might not come back. Well, they turn back to their form if they're killed. I don't think they turn back if they're knocked unconscious.
Do you have any kind of like res that can raise people from the dead, or maybe even talk to the dead? Do you have talk to the dead? Does anyone have talk?
No,
to the
I do
dead?
not.
I mean, theoretically, he could just heal him, hit him with the moonbeam. It'll revert his form. But then
we're talking to a person.
Yes.
Then we're talking to the person, but then he could use an action to try to transform back into a werewolf.
Not if you keep the werewolf on the moonbeam on him.
Wait a minute. No, it's non. Let me read something right quick. Give me a second, boys.
The guard captain, did he revert back to a human, or is he dead in werewolf form? But is he human or not?
A moment.
The guard captain? Oh no,
Moonbeam's turn.
So, according to Order of the Lycan from DnD, you automatically revert to your normal form if you fall unconscious or die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me. Does that work for you, Corpsey?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. However you want to do it, I'll just mediate it in a way that makes sense.
This is less complicated that way.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
and we're not having to waste spell slots either.
That was about the Sanctuarium, but doesn't work against AoE, sadly. So, for Corpse's benefit, what are we doing, boys?
I think Sloth is going to knock him out.
Yeah, I'm going to knock him out, tighten the ropes back up so he's restrained. At that point, we'll just have to wait for him to come back too, which, shouldn't take too long. But
well, if we put a heal on him, even a little heal, he'll come back.
We should.
Okay, so we knock him out, pop a heal. Go ahead, Rack.
We should maybe get out of the rain. I mean, these dogs and sniffs himself. I mean, it's a little musty out here, and looks up in the sky, and that looks like a very bad dog.
It's a pretty bad dog. As far as dogs go, that's not a good boy.
No.
I'm gonna go loot the guard captain. Does he have anything of note on him? Like, what kind of armor is he wearing? Anything good?
Rixus would yell, "Can you grab me the pistol?"
Oh yeah, he has 2 pistols. That's right.
Oh, 1 pistol.
Yeah, one.
I think he had one that was double barrel,
Oh, okay.
so he could execute his 2 henchmen.
Can I get an inventory on my pouch that I got?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. So in that pouch, you found 2 platinum and 4 gold, and 3 copper pieces.
They're fucking platinum.
Jesus Christ, he's
Never.
rich.
Well, he's
not going to carry silver.
He's the guard captain. He gets paid the most.
Wait.
Control the guards.
Wait,
And he's not going to carry silver pieces. Come on.
who mentioned EverQuest?
Me.
Oh my god, bro!
My man's ballin'.
I'm so glad somebody else got the reference. I was thinking that in my head too.
This dude is fucking loaded.
He's loaded, bro. He's got 2 platinum.
Oh, he works hard.
What did the captain have on him, like, for his armor and like his inventory? Did he have anything noteworthy?
He was kind of wearing like the traditional uniform of the guards, so it's very similar. Other than his difference was he had the ranking sigil that kind of went over his shoulder like a cloak.
Now, would it have been torn up at all when he turned into a giant werewolf?
Yeah, it kind of because the way it works is it doesn't tear up. It's kind of made in a way that when his body morphs, it kind of just naturally unclicks itself in certain hinges for it to naturally just fall off without breaking.
Oh, so he's wearing Saiyan armor. Got it.
Yeah.
What kind of, just out of curiosity, this armor that, like, this outfit that he's wearing, does it like, what is it equivalent to armor wise? Because I have to imagine the captain of the guards does not have 0 armor class armor on.
No, he doesn't. He's got it's got
like, is it leather?
You have to roll a perception check to see what's going on here.
18.
Okay, it does have a as you kind of hold this chest piece in your hands, you can almost hear it slightly hum. Like,
he's got vibrating armor.
Jeez, no wonder this dude is pissed off all the time.
You'd think he'd be in a better mood. If I was wearing vibrating armor, I'd be in a better mood.
Does his vibrating armor have a name?
Well, not that you would know anyway.
Called the Womanizer too.
All right. So you've now tied up this werewolf. You've knocked him unconscious, so you've kind of whacked him behind the head, and he's kind of just fallen unconscious. And then you've healed him for 23 hit points, and he's now a healed, unconscious, naked human lying there bound with rope for the next... How long, Zarek? Was it a couple of minutes? 10 minutes? 1 minute?
1 minute. 1 minute, but it's done in combat rounds. We're out of combat now, so it's kind of up to your discretion. I don't know how long all of our shenanigans have taken. I assume a lot of them went on simultaneously, like the pickpocketing, the checking, you know what I mean? I don't know how much time has passed.
The teabagging.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
teabagging.
teabagging.
Let's not
Especially
forget
the
the
teabagging.
teabagging.
Yeah, while in the air teabagging the wolf, maybe also checked the pouch and then.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, again, it's kind of your discretion, Corpsey. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this went on simultaneously, but it started at a minute from the second I held person and said tie him up. I guess we could assume tying him up took like 15 seconds and.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, lovebirds, can we get a hand?
I gave the pistol to whoever was asking for the pistol.
Maybe.
It's Rix's.
Yeah,
it's Rix's. And in some, like, he doesn't just take it from you. He, like, kind of in some weird ceremonious way, like, he kind of, like, grabs it and nods with a bit of, like respect.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Jump on Discord. No. All right. Okay, so now that he is unconscious, the bindings now start to wear off. You just see them kind of like evaporate and just evade into a mist, and now he's just kind of lying there naked on the ground.
Jeez.
What are you gonna do?
Can we get him? Can we get somewhere drier and safer?
Is there anywhere around us, Corpse, that like is covered from the rain, like sheltered from it?
Just outside. Remember the courtyard's just outside the giant chapel, and there's like a church inside. It's the courtyard to the church.
Who's the church dedicated to?
Huh?
Who's the church? Whose church is it?
Give me a religion check.
Can I provide assistance on that, or should I make my own roll? Because I'd also like to know.
Okay, go for it.
Let's say we can either have mystical roll at advantage, or I make my own roll. I'm open to either.
Yeah.
I'll roll mine.
Yeah, I think typically when it's like if somebody announces it, like, "Hey, what is that church over there?"
I rolled a natty 20.
Okay, you definitely realize the religious statues and carvings and engravings as you kind of run your fingers along the stone, now looking at the walls of this kind of courtyard. You look around and you look up at the chapel and you realize there's this famous statue kind of just standing there, which you realize to be the Lady of the Night.
Okay.
Like a hooker?
Exactly.
Saloon or the other one?
Petey's kind
The
of
other one. It's the Lady of the Night. So I don't think Saloon's Lady of the Night.
No.
What was Mystical's religion check? Because if he's asking that,
13.
Yeah, so he wouldn't know. He only realizes that it's not what you worship, but you don't know anything else about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Filthy heathens.
Does anybody know this town?
What did you ask, Rack? I'm sorry.
Does anybody know this town? Maybe has somewhere where we can hold up for a minute?
I mean, the homie's just a human that's tied up now, right?
The bindings are now gone. Yeah. He's just lying there naked, unconscious.
Do you want me to check?
Well, we retied him back up after he turned into a human. Because we don't want him to be like, and now I'm a werewolf again!
Yeah, I didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so he's rebound. Yeah, he's just lying there naked.
Do y'all want me to use this key to see if maybe it'll open up the church?
You got a key?
Or the temple? Yeah, I got a key.
Yeah, he looted a key.
Well, anywhere is better than here. Did any of us notice that other werewolf? The one that ran off?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, you naughty little minx.
Yeah, because if we didn't notice that, I mean, just saying, you could use your imagination. Perception.
Yeah, you saw it. You saw him run away, but he was so far away, there's no way you were catching up being so surrounded and intimidated by what was going on around you.
Rick doesn't see anything.
Yeah, you didn't see shit. You looked around and you were like, huh? I swear oh, okay, never mind. Ooh, piece of candy.
I guess let's try to bust up in the church and take shelter from the rain.
Okay, so as you try the key into the door of the church, you go to stick it in and realize that the key is actually too big for the hole.
I have that problem all the time.
I look at the key. Oh, fuck keys! And I kick the door in.
Don't do that. I'm going to try to stop him.
Oh, shit, okay. So you roll give me a strength check, and then Asturiel, you give me a
Wait, real quick.
athletic.
Is he trying to get into the chapel?
He's trying to kick the door into a church.
Kick the door open.
Okay. And I'm over by the wolf, right?
Well, I'm trying to stop him because you don't kick the door into a church. That's just bad.
Yeah.
Any church.
This is maybe trying to do it?
Yes.
I'm going to yell from across the courtyard, my enlightened friend! We do not need entry to this chapel. We merely need to question the wolf.
Well, I rolled a 21. He rolled a 17, so I think I stopped him.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know rolls were going on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, so maybe he's rolling a strength.
Yes, I failed. I rolled a 17.
That's 17.
Rick just tries grabbing this wolf by the scruff and pulling it.
It's a human form now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's still got a scruff of his neck.
Okay, so it's a 17 to connect with the door. You're trying to stop him. Give him a persuasion check.
Oh, I rolled an athletics 21 to stop him.
Okay, so as you kind of as you run over, you just rugby tackle him straight over just as he's about to kick this door open. And he's now lying on the ground. You kind of ran over.
What? I thought we wanted to be dry.
We do want to be dry, but you don't just kick in the door to a church because you want to go in out of the rain. Any church. That's disrespectful to the gods. You haven't even attempted to knock on the door. You tried a key that you don't even know where it goes, and it didn't fit, so you kick in the door. Come on, bro.
Shadowy figure. You feel the hair stand up on the back of your neck, and as you turn around in the archway, you spot this cloaked figure just floating right there.
That's a Dementor.
Right at the entranceway.
It's a Dementor.
But only,
it's a Dementor.
but only Shadowy can see this.
Okay.
You guys don't know this is happening. You're distracted with everything else.
The Dementors are coming to
2
take
minutes
us
so I
to
can go
Azkaban.
pee because I am invested.
The Dementors are coming to take us to
like a
Azkaban.
racehorse.
Just as this happens, he darts away and vanishes into thin air like a cloud of smoke just enveloping and spinning on the spot. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh shit, we're done? Fuck.
We're done.
What do you mean? I was down to go for like another hour.
Yeah, for
I mean,
real.
we could, but I got housework to do and stuff like that before the wife gets home, so.
Nah, fair.
Bro, you werewolfed us. That was awesome.
Dude, that was sick. That was fun, man.
And then there's a shadowy character now that's seen, was
Not
watching.
Me, different shadowy character.
But only only the shadowy character has seen this thing before it disappeared.
So the first shadowy figure saw the second shadowy figure.
And then the shadowy figure disappeared.
Yeah, that's right.
So
it was just there because you noticed it was there, and then when it was noticed and it was seen, it evaporated and disappeared.
Last session, Everybody goes to interrogate the last guy. This session, fuck that guy.
Nice.
That's D&D.
So I would suggest for next session that perhaps we take him to the end so that we can get some rest because I need some slots freed up.
Say that
You
one
need
more time.
hit points?
No.
He's just saying next session, take him back to the inn so you guys can rest because he needs key points.
I'm not adverse to taking him into this church, but I mean, we just don't kick the door in. You don't do that to any church. I'm a cleric here. Come on, man.
All I'm asking is that we fucking knock.
I was going to knock on my foot.
Super complicated. Let's just knock on the door.
Church.
Can we seek refuge for the night? I'm sorry to bother you, you know.
Yeah.
Don't mind the unholy apparition that we have tied up that we're bringing with us. I swear there's nothing wrong.
Pay no attention to our prisoner, but we need...
Yeah, by the way, he might shift into a werewolf in the middle of the night, but, you know.
In character, I'll let them know they might be fine with it.
This is all happening at the same time, so as you're trying to convince the priest, the door's trying to get kicked down at the same time as you guys are dragging this naked man behind you. It's all just as one fuck-up confusion of what's going on.
Oh my god.
Funny.
All right. Thanks for letting me play tonight, guys. You guys are all super cool. And I am so sorry about your character fire.
Yeah, man, that's
do what it be.
That's
I mean,
fucking terrible.
I'm not super high level, but I'll help you out on my hunter if you need help, man. Just
anything I can do, man.
I'm in a group right now with 360s. I think I've got the support. I think I might get mob tagged back.
Yeah, you'll be sweet for a while.
Nice.
Oh, well, thanks for coming, everyone. We do appreciate you popping in and tuning in.
It was fun,
to
but it
the
wasn't that
adventures.
Hey, Weaver.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing Layla, man.
Yeah, man, that was really cool. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for being Daryl's online
sure.
girlfriend.
Dude, Layla is pissed, dude.
So handsome.
I'm really sad that's where we're ending it, though.
No matter what,
Fighting
every
trees.
time I swing, it gives me a plus 10 on that move, so it's like guaranteed a hit. Hey.
Oh, holy shit. I didn't even see Spellweaver had his freaking camera on.
Oh,
yeah.
It's nice, it's nice to put a face to the voice.
You're telling me you didn't see that absolute unit of a human being sitting there?
goodness.
Like, look at him, man. He's got that
This
fade
great
going.
god with his chiseled chin.
He's made like a fucking, I don't even know, man.
Like
And
the
it's like
hand of
swinging
God
his
reached down
great
and molded
I'm
a human being.
I'm not the one who's 6 foot fucking like 2 or something.
No.
Dude, Weaver, I would have never guessed that's what you look like. Oh, it's the green bean!
I'd stand up,
I don't know.
but my body would take up the whole camera because I'm 350, so, you know.
No.
So Rack, I
Maybe
hear
here
that
is
a
built
lot.
like a fucking tank. Look at him.
Hey,
no one ever,
Completely different picture.
maybe he's basically one of those Nordic guys, you know?
Pretty much.
so no one ever elaborates, like when they say like I'm not what they pictured or whatever, but no one ever says what the hell they actually pictured.
He's like,
Wait,
When I
what is that?
first heard you,
What is
I
that? Nordic runes or something?
no, like one of the Nordic guys. Like, yeah, like, oh, what was on his chest? I couldn't tell. Your whole screen is blue, so I don't know.
Alexa, turn the light, desk lights cool white.
Oh, dude,
He even talks to Alexa as his freaking barbarian. It's great.
Alexa, desk lights
Alexa.
cool white.
I don't think your robot overlord's listening.
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
truly
Okay.
sad we didn't get to go.
Oh, there's
longer,
our, there's
gentlemen.
our.
Oh, you're actually Nordic as fuck. Yeah, that's the Celtic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. It's Gaelic, Pagana Era Hindai, which means a converted heathen.
Nice, my man.
Nice.
I'm just saying, you can't get more barbarian than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was built for it. And for anyone that's interested, I'm probably gonna limit it to like 5 players, but I'm gonna write a campaign soon of sorts. And if you're down to be there and be there consistently, like I can't have, you know, I want to keep the characters moving, as it were. But
Yeah, dude, I'm so there. I'm excited to be a player, honestly.
Yeah, Raccoon and Corpse.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, let me know. I'll do it too.
Let me count because I can't guarantee I'll be there.
Yeah, well, you'd be welcome as like an NPC. I just don't want like 8 people that I don't know you know,
Yeah, like
what, when, how, where.
We
like,
have right now. We have a lot more people in this campaign that didn't or was not able to show up.
Yeah.
So
I think the people that are here are the ones that are going to be consistently here.
Yeah. Well, Pete tried, but he had a double shift tonight, so
I'd be willing to take Pete.
You know? Yeah, he was keen. He wants to. He had so much fun. Which last time he was really tired too.
That's what he told me.
Corpse,
He
before
kept
everybody
falling asleep at the keyboard last time.
Before everybody leaves,
goodbye.
Corpse, do you want to do a quick outro for the YouTube video? Then that way I can shut the stream off.
YouTube. Woo! Nah, seriously though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Tree Sauce channel as well, because we're trying to get ourselves out there. We want to make ourselves known so that we can share the love and joy of what D&D is with the rest of the world. I know there are bigger groups out there doing it, but you know, the little pockets in the world that we're living in now, we want to come together and experience that and join the hype that is D&D with the rest of you. So yeah, be sure to do that, and we will catch you in the next session, which will be in another fortnight. So until then, peace.
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 Now, if anyone's willing to stay and chat,